Yo, what's going on, guys? Just give me a second to get things situated on my end. Oh. Let's get into another fine day of playing DC Universe online. So, first off, welcome to the stream. I personally would like to apologize for me failing on my YouTube, my New Year's resolution for YouTube. I wanted to try to stream more consistently, even though I'm fairly consistent with my Saturday stream, but my Friday ones I am slacking dearly. So, I do apologize for that. I am currently on the PS5. And luckily I have not crashed yet. Yes, PS5, I am on US server. So I do want to apologize again for not streaming consistently. I have lots of things going on personally, you know, between work and more work. But I do have plans for the future of the channel. I have some goals I would like to achieve. I'm like, honestly, the game looks... I can't tell the difference, to be honest. I can't.
Unit hostile.
I'm definitely looking forward to see what they do with the update to the graphics, but it looks alright. No complaints. I've never really complained about it. I will say it does run a bit smoother. Loading screens and everything are faster as far as jumping. Different things. What was I gonna do? I was gonna queue up. But like I said, I do have some goals and things that I would like the channel and the subscribers to partake in. First, I will say, is the next giveaway, which milestone is to be determined. But that giveaway, I will be partnering up with a fellow YouTuber and giving you guys a chance to win the opportunity for this YouTuber to make you a custom DCUO t-shirt. So that is going to be one of the future giveaways. And essentially the way that giveaway will work is I will most likely random, like all my other ones, pick a lottery, the winner. I will inform you that you are the winner. I will reach out to the t-shirt creator which is IID Gaming. Reach out to him saying, hey, this is going to be the winner. You will be responsible for reaching out to IID Gaming, getting the details to him regarding the character, and essentially the only thing that I will be in charge of is paying for the item. And he will ship it directly to you. So that will be that giveaway. As well as I am pushing for 1,000 subscribers. If we reach that goal, I will do another giveaway, which I'm not too sure what it will be yet. But only time will tell. Obviously, it's a big milestone. It will have to be something quite substantial. I don't want to do elite, I'll do regular. No kill for tank as well. Yep. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. It might be cash, I might do a cash giveaway via PayPal or Cash App. Might be $100, might be $150, $200. Might be in-game prizes. Not too sure yet. But I will definitely do that. And that giveaway will be free to subscribers. I don't have a membership thing. I'm not going to do a member giveaway and something else. It's going to be all to my subscribers. I will never monetize anything of that sort. I will never monetize anything on the channel, essentially. If I do get revenue from the channel, it will be just from you guys watching. So, with that being said, I appreciate the viewers that I have gotten and that I will continue to get. If you guys have any particular content ideas,
finally,
I'll be more than happy to try to give you guys the content you want to see. I'm pretty sure quite a few of you that follow the channel realize I don't do certain content. As far as I don't have early access to episodes, so I don't show that stuff off. I leave that more for like a sitting chill. I don't show styles off really. I leave that as well for multiverse, because that's pretty much what multiverse does. I'd say a big premise, a big idea of this channel is me being helpful. 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, if I'm streaming or if I'm online, you guys message me, I will help you. Even though I do my own thing, you know, it's not, you guys aren't going to tune in and watch me stream, you know, and run random content. It's, hey, I need your help, can you help me, Shadow? Yeah, no problem. I will definitely do my best to help you. I'm sorry, I missed that comment. What'd you say? What did I do for work? I do things. I do things. Am I going right now? I think I'm. Yeah. Got a little turnaround there. Different odds and ends, different jobs. I work for myself as well as I have a full-time job that I do Monday through Friday. It's actually factory work, nothing too special, nothing fantastic. Pays the bills.
I do not renegotiate my deals.
So yeah, you guys know a little bit more about me. But like I said, that is my goal for the channel regarding the milestones, the giveaways, future giveaways. Those are 2 big giveaways I have planned. There will obviously be more. Like I said, I will never monetize the giveaway. It'll most likely always be subscriber based. I won't monetize the channel. There's no hero. Why is he healing? But okay, switch to it. Thank you. I have lots of polls on the channel. I intended on going over them earlier in the month, but I will do that today at some point. I'll go over what you guys voted on in regards to how many skill points does the average player, obviously the average player that has viewed my channel and viewed those polls, how many skill points they have. Just so you guys can see how they stack up against you, how you stack up against them. Are you in the average? Are you below? Are you above average in terms of skill points? Also in regards to artifacts, you pay for the game, but you still play. Lots of different polls going on. So stay tuned for that as well. But like always, if you guys need help, want to run something, feel free to message me. Send me a tell, and I will be more than happy to help you. Ooh, how did I die there? I'm probably at average for below. You'd actually be surprised how many skill points people have. How many and or how little skill points people have. I can't remember off the top of my head. But like I said, on my channel I do have that stuff. We'll block that. I do have that poll, so if you haven't taken the time to put your thought into that poll and any other poll that I have, feel free to do so. And then maybe that will change the average, you know, just that one vote. Block that. I can't believe I died.
This was supposed to be my victory.
But I hope everybody is having a wonderful Saturday. It's currently 2 minutes to 5 p.m. So all is well here. Let's see what we got here. Get some of this stuff. If you guys are unaware, the new open world boss is live. Finally, it's been a long time coming. That boss is there. The feats, you get feats for killing ads. I think it was 333 ads. And like always, there's a feat for killing the boss multiple times that goes all the way up to 55. So this is the weekend that you do it. Normally, once the boss is like that, now first few days, that first weekend is the time to do it. So just keep that in mind for future bosses as well. You know, once the new episode drops, there are going to be open world bosses. If you need those feats, run them as soon as possible. I did quite a bit of grinding. I'm currently at 560, so I accrued quite a bit over the past few weeks. From December to now, I gained 16 skill points. So I'm quite happy with that. I set a personal goal to try to gain at least 10 skill points a month. So I'm currently ahead by 6. That means in February I will only have to gain 4 skill points. So hopefully by the end of the year that put me at a total of 120 skill points every game. So I desperately need to do the seasonal events that I've been stacking on. Those are some easy skill points that you can forget, as well as getting my grind on the past episodes and the new episodes that drop. Get those feats. So hopefully by the end of the year I'll be sitting at what is that, 620 skill points, give or take. I'll find it to be a fairly decent goal to have. So if you guys need feats, need skill points, or you would like them, or would like to run with me, feel free to add my character, Killer B space 002, and we can run some feats.
Why would you fight back?
probably think about changing powers too for the next episode. I don't know what power I will go. Might go Rage or might go Rage. I say Rage, Earth, back to Earth, which is my favorite power, or
ISIS!
I knew
probably
you would
Stay
return.
Fire.
Yes, return to take Kondak back. Reunite ISIS. Ah, before, you saw how I dealt with men. Now see how I deal with meddlesome insects.
Alright, let's get this fight started. Oh, and I posted, don't know if you guys seen it, but as some of you might have known, if you don't know, you know now, I got the God of War PS5 bundle. So I already had God of War, so essentially I have a free PS5 version code. So if you guys would be interested in that giveaway, that will probably be the most recent giveaway. Or the closest giveaway that I will do. The PS5 edition of God of War. So if you guys like God of War, have a PS5, and would like to be in the next giveaway, let me know what you guys think about it. If not enough people are involved in it, I might just give it away to a random subscriber that I know has a PS5. Or honestly, I might just sell it for like $20. And make $20.
Unwelcome guests can find my realm.
Try to recoup some of the $600 I spent on the PS5. So lots of goodness planned for the future. Hopefully everybody is subscribed and has notifications on for future videos, which might contain giveaways, as well as any content, the opportunity to run with me and live streams, or even when I'm not live, the opportunity to run with me, see what I'm up to, see how my progression is going. Hopefully you guys can partake in some of this goodness as well.
Unwelcome guests.
I'm here to help you guys. If I grow, you grow. If you grow, I grow. So, the game is only as good as the weakest person. So the more I learn, the more I can teach, and hopefully you guys can teach me the same, and continue to grow and become better overall. That is what I feel 2024 is. The year of progression, the year of growth.
I just love playing
personal,
with fire.
financial, spiritual, physical, emotional, DC related, not DC related. You know, I like goodness. Positive vibes all around.
Unwelcome guests can find my realm quite uncomfortable. You are quite the pest.
So, in addition to the boss that has been added to the game, what is it? Why is this guy stomping on me? Move away from this idiot. Why are you? In addition to that, bonus week is bonus augment fortification. So, if you are unaware, there's a feat for maxing out the augments. So, if you are happening to miss any of the old augments or even this episode's augments at max, I encourage you to do so now.
I just love
Even if you have any extra XP into the augment, throw it in there. And save it for the next episode, because once you do that, you can put that into the next episode's augment and get some levels there.
Unwelcome guests can find my realm quite uncomfortable.
Gaming Prodigy actually made a very informative video about that in preparation for episode 45. So I implore you to pop over to his channel. He has great tips and tricks and methods to make money, how to level up fast, amongst other things DC related. As well as you guys know, I like God of War. He plays God of War as well, so I will definitely be checking out some of his videos. So if you guys are into God of War, check out his videos. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he has some Elden Ring videos. I believe that's the name as well. So definitely check that out.
No, my domain, my stones, they belong to me!
Hold him down.
Alright, we got that going on first. Mission done.
They belong to the living, and we will take them.
I am myself again, and ready to live once more.
And so we shall, along with my honored guests. Thank you all.
Alright, let me pull up
count as an honored guest too,
this stuff
right?
over here.
Like Adam? ISIS? Huh, weird, they turned off their comms. Well, yeah, I totally count. Bet they're putting together a feast in my honor.
Let me see, can I
right
scroll
about now.
all the way down?
I mean, everyone's
my
honor.
polls to see what we
Teamwork.
have going on. Yes, GG. GG. Let's get out of here. I actually did a fair amount of polls. Did I? How far back did this go? Wow, you don't realize how... Oh, that's a long time. Alright, well... This is a little, This is a very old poll. So for 1 year ago, my first poll ever was... What's your favorite tank power in DC Universe Online? I didn't get many people to partake in this poll. I got 31 people. And the overwhelming majority of the people that have participated in it have gone for, drum roll, Earth. Earth is apparently the favorite of at least my subscribers at the time. Earth is their favorite tank power, with 51 votes in favor of Earth as being the favorite, aka the best tank power. So I'm actually very shocked because that is my favorite. As most of you guys know, I was Earth for quite some time. I loved it. It's an excellent battle tank. It is the bread and butter. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I guess I was on the theme of what is your favorite. So second poll is, what's your favorite healer power? And surprisingly, this one had 46 votes, with the number one healer power being electric. I'm trying to think. There's quite a few electric healers I've seen, so that's not too surprising. Second was actually Celestial. So electric, 41% of the people that participated in the poll said electric was the best healer power, and 24% said Celestial. That's really surprising, because honestly I don't see many Celestial healers. So I don't know if that's because the DPS side of Celestial, but apparently Celestial is second favorite and electric is top favorites from the people that participated in the poll. And to continue with the theme of what is your favorite, so what is your favorite controller role, or controller power rather, in DCUO? And I'm not too surprised, but out of 35 people that voted, the overwhelming majority, with 60%, voted for Quantum. Quantum is far the favorite controller power. Not shocking at all. And second, with 31%, is Mental. Third, with 9%, is Gadgets. And surprisingly, with a two-way tie, is Munitions and Hard Light. I'm actually surprised Hard Light isn't up there, only because there are so many people that love the Green Lantern playstyle, essentially. So my phone keeps on closing, and when it closes, it kicks me out of that poll. But I wanted to go over these things for so long. I have to do it now, just for peace of mind. Okay, so like I said, if you guys want to see any particular content, let me know. With that being said, it segues into my next poll, which was what kind of DCO content you guys would like to see on this channel. And at the time, you guys, out of 34 people, wanted to see. I was thinking I made this a year ago, so I only had like 500 subscribers in. So we've come a long way. But the majority of you guys wanted to see DPS comps. That was 56%. So if that has changed, let me know. Drop a comment on this video or live stream. Let me know if you guys still feel you guys want to see DPS comps. Secondly was style contest, which I don't mind doing style contests. I actually enjoy it. Not many people actually do style contests. And I like seeing you guys styles. Let's see, can I find the next poll? Alright, this one is a big one with 119 votes. What matters more in DCUO, artifacts
now,
or
I understand you might
skill
have done this
points?
before, but heads up.
Fools.
I've sent some muscle ahead to keep
And
the guy
as
occupied while you
I'm
knock out
sure a
this
majority of you guys
Source wall
probably
is
have guessed
broken.
from
I have
scrolling on the
already freed
YouTube
myself.
and possibly seeing
Don't let
Obsidian
him
Show's
psych us
videos.
Calculate.
Artifacts
Your plan's
have
still good?
the majority with 78
Which you
votes,
He might not.
or
be, but the
78%
plan is.
rather,
Let's go.
and
Oh, this
22%
is going
believe
to
that skill
fail
points are
wonderfully.
more important.
Before, we would fight 1 year
I'm
at a
I'm over
time.
here reading and
But
I'm missing
now
out
I
on
have the
some
power
action
to
here.
wage this battle and every single year at once.
Let's see.
Okay, every single year at once? So, all we need to do is keep coming back and beating you each year? Don't really get how that's a win for you, you big goof.
Keep coming
Let me
back
actually,
forever, Flash?
get in this
Your
contest,
plan
or
would
no,
be to do that
content, rather.
forever? You're such an idiot.
I
You
think
can't
I'm
even
rolling.
see it.
Those were just a few of the polls, those are the past polls. I will get into some recent ones and show you guys the analytics and what they have come down to.
You shouldn't try to solve your problem with fire.
Don't DPS these guys, DPS the crystal. What's going on?
Your universe stands no chance.
crowd control on this. This thing is just ridiculous.
Good job, gang. Taking down those shards weakened the anti-monitor's shield.
Wait,
Now
look at
get
that.
over
That's
there
just
and
ridiculous.
wipe that
There's no
smug
way,
look off his
no
oversized
reason.
face.
Should have been pushed that way.
You are not even worthy of becoming shadow demons in my new universe.
Kill him already.
Your efforts are in vain. I shall devour this planet for eternity.
He's just too powerful. We can't beat him like this.
Those shadow demons aren't helping the situation. Stop them from reaching the anti-monitor, or it's going to get ugly.
So, as many of you have probably noticed, live chat is to subscribers only. So, if you would like to chat with me, please, I implore you to hit that subscribe button so we can chat. As well as I always have giveaways. If things going on, make sure you guys are aware and know all about that.
His shield is down again. Now's our chance. Attack him.
Not will let go. The earth.
Maybe this will knock some sense into you.
Go ahead, Gigantic. Kick his ass. Kick his ass, girl.
You have achieved victory this year, and the next, and the next. But 1 year, when your bones are dust, I will be the victor. And so,
I do have my laptop out.
both achieved victory.
I need to fix that.
Hence the paradox.
Destroying you now would be fitting.
Fix
There's
that
something
right now.
more pressing.
Where? Oh, where
I mean, thanks. What's more pressing than us?
is charger? Oh, where can it be? That's that. That's the PlayStation. Is this the laptop charger? I think it is. Why is it in here? Come on, get out of there. Really? Yeah, why was the laptop charger in there? I have no idea. Plug this bad boy in. There we go. Well, if any of you guys would like to run with me, feel free to message me and I will be happy to run with you. Be more than happy to run with you guys. It would actually be my pleasure to run with you guys. My pleasure indeed. I have accrued so many skill points, but I've spent so much money. DC cash. Purchasing them. Alright, so let's throw this in here. I need to recoup. If you guys are unaware, even for the next episode, there's going to be an OP item. I don't know what it is yet, but for this current episode, there is the OP head, which I will show you. This is it. This is the OP head. My generator mod, actually, I have to pay my bill. But if you guys aren't aware, there is catalyst for every single OP item, and I would highly recommend collecting them. These are particular catalysts for this OP item that you can sell, and you can make lots of money, like ridiculous, like dumb amount of money. So ridiculous, in fact, and so dumb.
Don't do something you'll regret.
Let's see. Reorganize that. These are the big sellers. I'm not too sure the price now. Might be like 4 million a piece now.
Prepare to suffer.
I've been watching you. Keep up the
Drop
good work.
down to 3 million.
None
And
shall
I
lay
have
hands on
10
you while Black Adam
that is currently 30 million. 30 million I can make. So let's do this. We're gonna try to maximize the amount of money I get.
It takes more than walking corpses to frighten me, my friend.
So I have
Come,
all the gear.
let me
I
show
have
you my
everything. I don't
wares.
need anything. I already have the elite gear, as you guys see. The elite gear. All I got that feet already. Got the feet for the regular gear.
It takes more than
Got the
walking
feet for the OP
corpses to
head,
frighten me, my
I already
friend.
purchased it, so
Come,
these
let me
are
show you my
reduced.
wares.
So I'm going to buy them all. Done. Purchased. I'm going to head to House of Legends. So that means I currently have how many to sell? Oh, it's my thing already. So I currently have 21 of them. Let me just put these in my shared bank. That's 21. So that is 60 million right there. $60 million I have so far in merchandise to sell. And it would have been a lot more if I sold them a week ago. It might go more. Oops, sorry about that. The market's always fluctuating in prices. So I'm gonna go over here. Map, warp to Infernal Conduct. Which I'm not too greedy. I haven't been doing this method every single week.
It takes more than walking
So 200
corpses to
marks
frighten me, my friend. Come,
So
let
I've
me
been
show you
spending
my
too much money,
wares.
or too many marks in getting it. So I can buy another 10. Warp over to House of Legends. So that is one of the perks of having multiple tunes. You can purchase and pass feats over. My buff So my tank had the feat. I passed that feat on to my troll. Now my troll has defeat. My troll buys him a discounted price. That's 31. One more switch. Well, two more. Sorry about that again. If you guys are on PS5 and you know how to unmute automatically, like every time I switch to something, my thing automatically mutes for some weird reason. Alright, so we're gonna warp over to Infernal Conduct one more time. So my just so you guys could see, my healer has the regular gear, my tank has the elite gear. I got the elite gear first, that discounted the regular gear, and then I bought the regular gear on a different character.
It takes more than walking corpses to frighten me, my friend. Come, let me show you my
wares. So
wares.
as you guys see, it's still discounted because I passed that feed over. I'm gonna buy another 10. I'm gonna go to the House of Legends, put this in my bank, which should give me a total of 41, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that's gonna give me 41. So 41 times 3 million, if I decide to select 3 million, that's going to be 123 million I made. So for one last time, let's switch back over to my tank. Load times are still killing me. Okay, so that gives us 41 to sell at 3 million a piece. I can sell it for 3 million. It looks like it might be going for around like 3.5. That's going for 4. Let's check the stack. 10 is going for 29. So if we do, what is that? 29 million for 10 divided by 10. So that's 2.9 million a piece. So 3 million a piece, roughly. 3 million, 37. Let's see. So my stack of 41 will fall between here. So if I sell 41 for the one, what was it? 41 times 3 million. If I sell 41 for 3 million, that's 123 million, which is fairly reasonable. I believe someone will buy it because that's more than this as far as quantity, but costs less, and it's more than this as well, also costs less. So 123 million. Let's put it in there. Add item. So I'm gonna try to sell this for 123 million. 123. 1 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 123 million. I guarantee you someone's gonna buy it. I guarantee you. It might sell while I'm still streaming, like super fast. But just to think, I can get 10 of those, not including drops, 10 guaranteed. I know I can get on 3 characters. That's 30. 30 times 3 million is 90 million. I'm guaranteed 90 million. Well, give or take at this current price, I'm guaranteed 90 million. It might go up. It might be worth more. It might be worth less. But I'm guaranteed a few million. So I'm eager to see if that sells. Just for shits and giggles, I'm curious to see how much those sell for. I know these drop frequently and aren't too valuable. Yeah, nowhere near as valuable. That's why I don't sell them. Throw this back in here. You know, I'm even curious to see how much these sell for. Just because this one was the last episode's. Where did I put them? How did I put it in my bank? I did. I don't want you in my bank. I know these were the last episode ones. These were for the OP back. You need quite a bit of them as well. So let's see how much those are currently going for. I'm guessing not too much, but you never know. See, so this guy right here, he's selling 2 for that price, which is kind of not smart on his part. I'm just gonna go buy them. Okay, so I have a little bit more to sell now. Now I have 17 to sell. So he sold 2 for the price of 1. Less than the price of 1, because 1 is going for 2 million. 4 million. This guy's overdoing it by quite a bit for some reason. So I'm not greedy. I don't necessarily need the money. So I will sell. I'll sell it for 1.5. So if I have 17 times 1,500,000, which will mean I'm putting it in the market for 25,500,000, which I could do 25 million. Let's see, 25 million. This guy's selling 1 for 20 million. I don't know what that's up with. This guy's selling 33 for 76. And I'm selling for 25. 17 for 25. If I sell 17 for 20, I feel like that's a decent flip. So I'll throw 20. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm like, it might not sell because it's old, but I'm more than certain that it will. So throw that in there. 20 million, 123 million. If both of these sell, I will have gained $143 million. But we shall see. Keep you guys updated. Alright, so let's see, what can I do? Clear some space in its inventory here. Ooh, so close to this. Throw that in there. And the crit, but oh, so close. So close, so close. So close, but so far. Alright, let's get to running some more content. If anybody would like to run with me, please let me know, and I'll be happy to run with you guys. But until then, I'm just gonna run some stuff that I need. I'll be more than happy to run some feats with you, pop a detector, try to get you guys some medals, some nth medal. You know what? I'll even queue up for this. Got a couple of source marks. Oh, you know what I should have done? Which I messed up on, which I hope I can warp to my base. Here. I forgot to pay my bill. Alright, still got time. Let me see. Oh, crap. I didn't have enough time. Get it.
Oh man, I leave this place unguarded for like a minute? Come on, the portal to the underworld is this way.
Obviously, someone wants to prevent us.
That creep is always trying to signal magic. With the firepower we've got, he'll be a pusher.
I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm acknowledging you guys. Make sure to drop a comment, say hi. If you can't drop a comment, it's because you are not a subscriber. And I implore you guys to subscribe. I have lots of goodness planned for the channel, planned for you guys.
And transfer them to me.
Giveaways.
I know tricking people is like
More
your whole
giveaways.
deal, but Neuron's way better at it than
Content,
you. And
live
I
stream,
was stealing
helping,
his powers when I
all
made
that
that
goodness.
deal. So enjoy the powers of laziness instead, you frickin' nerd.
What? No!
Faust, your end will be slow.
And painful.
Regular, if you guys are wondering. I'm not gonna run a loop. Unless I have to, which I just pick the one when I don't have to because I already have the loop here. Just coasting through. So all this is gonna be used to get more catalyst for the OP gear, so I can sell. So you guys saw I sold 41, and then next week I'll probably sell an additional 30. So I would gain quite a bit of money. So if you guys are wondering how to make money for the next episode, or even this episode, sell the OP catalyst. Everybody wants the OP gear, nobody wants to grind for it, so sell it. Sell it, sell it, sell it. It is currently double augment fortification. Get 2 times experience when you fortify into an augment. If you guys don't have the gear, or rather the augment leveled up for this episode, level it up, at least until the point where if you don't have the feat for leveling up to max, level it to max. If you already have that, level for another augment to increase your chances to get those drops of the catalyst. They think this drop will help you make money. Money. So you guys might see me a lot fluctuating between billion, 2 billion, 200 million, $1. You know, there's more spending money. More spending money. You gotta spend money to make money. And if you make money, you might as well spend it. Like I bought off the Steve broker from Time Capsule Salary, Emblems. So I do not buy DCUO. I don't spend any money. Or unless it's for a booster bundle or something where I open the time capsules or whatever and give you guys that stuff. I give away. But me personally, I don't buy cash. I'm not that kind of person to buy cash. You will not see me ever. Never. And I don't sell cash either. So please do not ask me to sell cash.
Nothing ever works! Alive! There! I was tricked!
A satisfying end to such a fool.
Your satisfaction is ever my desire. Let us press
Where
on.
is... There we go.
A clever trick, girl. Now step aside.
How about no? I might not have liked that dork, but I hoped he'd at least stop you losers.
See, there we go. Boom. One.
Why stop us? Don't you want to fix conduct?
All
Rescue
money.
ISIS?
All money.
God, you adults
Money.
are all the same.
Money.
Every time it's a lecture. Don't mess with dark magic. Don't upset the natural order of things. Blah, blah, blah.
Most artifact
and as soon as
right
an adult
around
wants
the
to pull
corner.
a soul out of the underworld,
Maybe.
it's suddenly the right thing to do.
Stack out those source marks.
Someone's got to
Catalysts,
stop freaking hypocrites.
free artifacts
and it
are going to
looks
go
like it's gonna
up.
have to be me.
Price is going to go up. So if you don't need to rank up an artifact, or you have extra catalysts, and you want to spend those, not extra catalysts, but extra source marks, you want to spend those source marks on something
If
rather?
I gotta take you out,
Catalyst.
I will.
Buy catalyst. Definitely the big seller is the green one,
You guys are way too
because
tough.
you need so many of them. Doesn't matter what rank you are. If you're breaking through a rank 80, 20, you need the green catalyst. You need the blizzard beneath
all
them.
yours.
You need them.
Feeling a bit electric? Why are you guys so tough? I need someone even stronger. How about Dr. Fate?
Oh crap! He's basically God!
I make my own opportunity.
So are we.
No one likes being caged.
That's what I always say. If you guys need help, you let me know, please. I'm for you. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you guys.
No one likes being caged. If I gotta take you out, I will.
You powered again.
Must rely
Leave
on your
me
own
alone.
strengths.
These guys are dying. You must have electricity on. Yep. You do.
No one likes being caged. Feeling a bit electric?
Yeah, you're the one telling me.
Feeling a bit electric?
Pop that. Like a feeling from it.
Super stress. I make my own opportunities. No one likes cake.
Oh my god, why is everybody
Feeling a bit electric?
I'm trying. I wasn't able to get him. Shit. Watch out.
Feeling a bit electric?
I'm trying to stay away from everybody so nobody kills me. And I don't kill anybody.
What the hell? Fine. Go to the underworld. Do
another one.
Just leave me out of it.
All mine. All mine.
Farewell, young one. We may have bested you this time, but keep that fighting spirit. Never submit to another.
I'll stay behind and guard the Rock of Eternity. Good luck getting Kondok and the rest of ISIS back from Neuron.
As soon as we muster our strength, the final journey to the underworld will begin.
I don't want to jinx it, but I have yet to crash on the PS5. I know lots of people said they had issues on the PS5, but I have not crashed one time. Okay, that bill is paid. And now let me get here, pick that. Supply drop. That. Do I use backup? I do. Better that too. Nope. Did I get any mail? No, I didn't. Okay, so nobody purchased anything yet. But I definitely have that stuff coming to me. It's as good as sold. So I have 2 more to put up. So most likely by next week, or rather this week, Thursday, I will have probably another 40 or so to sell. So if you guys need the catalyst for this episode's OP gear, which is the OP head, I will most definitely collect a lot more. My top 3 might DPS powers. Might DPS powers. I would definitely have to say top tier, you know, as long as there's a whole bunch of ads, top tier would be electric. Electric, I feel, is numero uno. Second, or I'd say second and third, Rage. Rage is a great DPS power. If you know what to do. Rage melee is very, very good. So I'd say Rage. Then possibly gadgets. Yeah, that's my top 3. I feel like those powers are a notch above the rest. But with that being said, any power can be a good power. You know, I've seen good hard. Well, actually, I haven't seen a good hard light user. You actually don't see many hard light or water DPS or celestial, honestly. Or ice. Huh. So those are 4 powers you don't really see, but I see a little bit of sorcery. But normally, I'm like, depends on the raid, depends who you're running with. You know, top best might, or top best tank, or top best anything, can fluctuate between who you're running against. So nothing is quite set in stone. Okay, so we got that going on. I'm gonna throw this into, not that. Throw this there. Restoration, don't need. I will salvage that. I'm torn. I know bonus artifact week is coming. This I will get to 160, and that's probably about it. Lernius amulets. I wonder if I want to get that ranked up. Because I have enough XP to get 1 artifact to 200, if I'm not mistaken, or 2 artifacts to 160, and I have 3 tunes, so I'm a bit hesitant on that at the moment. Like I said, I don't spend any money on the game, so all those catalysts, or not catalysts, nth metal XP for the artifacts, I have not purchased. So close, come on. Crap. Alright, we're getting there. I did not purchase all those. One of them was free from something, login bonus. The other one was the free giveaway for this something. I forgot. But yeah, I didn't spend any money on that stuff. No money at all. So if you guys notice, yeah, I do have, where the hell are they? 51 stabilized. That's just from saving up from the, which reminds me. That reminds me. Just saving up from, the daily rewards. But that reminds me. Warp menu. House of Legends. Yeah, that's what I heard too. But even before that, I thought about leveling it up because this particular loadout I'm using happens to have the finisher in it. So I figured, hey, why not, you know, throw it in there and try to get something out of it. And then icing on the cake is that the new artifact is supposed to work well with Glorious Amulet. So I'm a bit, I don't think I will gain much value from it. I probably would rather level up the strat and trans. So at least I'd have that on here for DPSing, especially with fire. Fire does healing, so fire battle tanking, I will gain the benefit of increased damage with the DOT, as well as the healing and the heal over time.
Lords of Order,
but I don't think I bought it yet. Stabilizer. One stabilizer. Oh wait, did I buy it? Oh, maybe I did. I didn't hear it collect. I didn't. But like I said, the only thing I spend in this game is for membership. I believe you get 5 Destiny tokens, and I just go over here, purchase this, and then once double artifact XP drops, I will use all that XP. I don't bother getting the seals of preservation or the seals of completion pack yet, until I have the XP into it. So I want to make sure I have enough XP to rank up whatever artifact, and then I will buy these with the Destiny tokens. I just got some mail. I'm unsure what that was that just sold. Oh no, I did buy it. Okay, I didn't hear the click. Item sold 20 million. So boom, easy 20 million. Oh, you were gonna... wait a minute. I couldn't see all your comment on the chat. Hold on, give me 1 second. I was gonna ask, can I borrow 123 million so I could buy the... But that's the ones I put up there. You're gonna borrow the money to give back to me. You're gonna borrow the money to give back to me. That's legit the ones I just put up there. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, that's legit the ones I just put up there. That's me. That's me. No. No. A, that would make no sense for me to let you borrow that money to give it right back to me, to owe me the money. I'm like, if you save the money, I will be more than happy on Thursday. I can buy another 30. I'll probably have 40, depending on how things run and how things drop. But I'm pretty sure between my 3 tunes, I can get 10 to drop for me and still buy another 30. So I could probably have another 40 or so to sell. And if I know you want it in advance, I can give it to you slightly discounted, because we'll see how the market falls on Thursday. But I can definitely help you out there. Definitely help you out there. And honestly, if I take it off the market right now, I just lost some money in it, so I can't take what I just put in there off. Okay. You have the Learner's Amulet at 160, but I feel I couldn't unlock it full potential in game, so I'm putting it into my Quizlet. Why do you feel like you could not unlock the full potential of it? It's honestly the I won't say it's the full potential, because it's there to give you more might. So as long as it's more or less you're up to your healer, I would say. Because if your healer can maintain you while you rotate, then you would definitely get all the stacks. So it's not a matter of, I feel, you not being able to unlock it. You're doing it to get the extra might. And if the healer can heal you and maintain your health, you know, once you're at so many stacks, you kind of got as high as you want with it. And like, other than, it shouldn't necessarily matter your loadout, because you're doing it for the might. So obviously I don't have a healer, so I can't maintain it in that regard. But I can get some full health. I can probably get 2 rotations tops without it at this rank. Let me get out of combat real quick. So yeah, that's with anyone really. If you try, the higher you go, the more stacks you go, the higher and more damage you're gonna take. So without a healer, yeah, that's gonna happen. But let's see. And with fire, I liked it because the other move, whatever move that was, it heals you as well. So I gained that healing as well. So yeah, about that, because any more than that, I definitely die. But yeah, that's to be expected. There's no DPS that is gonna survive using the amulet. Not on its own. There is no DPS that's gonna go there, try to get max stacks and survive. No way. I'm curious actually, now that we're talking about it. I'm curious to see what would happen if... you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about putting my Grim into something. Because Grim is kind of an overrated artifact now. Since testing and everything, we found out Quizlet does more. I leveled up Grim when I was more Earth, trying to do the pet build scenario. So I might throw Grim into another tanking artifact. We'll see. We shall see. But for clarity's sake, let me actually read what this does on tank roll. The only difference is damages deals half for tanks. Usually for damage is dealt half for tanks. Okay, so only difference is I take all the damage still, but the healing is half. So instead of 50%, it's 25% of the healing I get back. So I'm actually curious to see with this particular battle tank setup. I'm curious to see how long I can survive. Because fire already gains a health pool, a large amount, plus the healing, so I have 534,000 health. I'm curious. Let's see. How long can I last? I don't even have a finisher, so I'm not going to heal myself back. Wow, wait a minute, was that damage I took? From the holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that was decent. That was decent. I'm actually, wait a minute. Let me actually tweak this real quick. Wait a minute. Loadout. I can get away without having engulf because I have a pull, so I can get away with that. I have the burning PI. Burning enemies take additional damage. Heal you. So I have the burning PI, so that sets burning up. Yes, that was. So I need, what was it again? Not that one. Where is it? Where the hell was it? How am I missing it? Where is the finisher? No, I don't want to open the marketplace. Where's the finisher? Wait a minute. I'm having a oh, here we go. Why did I think it was something else? Having a little brain fart there. Okay, actually let me see if I can do this real quick. Let me see if I remember how to do this. You go into here. Add tab. Okay, tab is added. Now how do I get to, there we go. Edit. Let me take all this out. I'm gonna name this my tank tab. So it's going to show, I'll let it show not damage summary, but where's that shadow, power, healing, damage, summary, supercharge out, power out, healing out? Healing out would be healing in, I guess? Healing out and in, I guess. Combat out, combat in. So combat out is how much I do, combat in is how much damage I take. So we'll do that. Save. Can I edit the name? Alright, you know what, for What just happened there? What just happened? Why did I lose? Why? How did I lose my other tab though? Wait a minute. What do I think about the last art? It's not bad. I had it for a while. I kind of felt it was redundant for an artifact to do something that you already have. How the hell did I get to that? Why did the tab leave? I hate this stuff. Edit. Okay, now I can change. Okay, tank. Tank. That'll be that. Save, and then I'll do a new tab. No, it's a new channel. New channel. I'll just name this one stream. Getting tired of Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to get that situated. I don't know why my other chat deleted for some reason. Yo, what's good, brother? How have you been? You're fire as well. What loadout are you running? I'm curious. I actually grabbed this loadout from Wooly Gaming, if I'm mistaken. I think that was the channel name. But yeah, I'm actually gonna test. Okay, so I have the finisher on. I forgot what I was doing. I have the finisher. Snuff out's the finisher. Okay, so I'm gonna run these. I'll have 4 powers. My supercharge. And the tanking should show how much damage I take in. So for this instance, it'll show how much damage I'm doing to myself, hopefully. It should also show how much healing I get from when I do the finisher. Should I? There we go. Okay, I might have to edit it because for some reason it's not showing me the damage I'm doing to myself. For some weird reason. Edits. This one shouldn't show broadcast. I don't want it to show broadcast. Combat in. Combat out. That's how much damage I do in. Yeah. Damage summary. I don't need a damage summary. Or maybe it is combat out. Is it combat out that I'm supposed to do? Wait a minute, am I missing something? I'm trying to get it to... edit? Why does it keep on collecting that? I don't want that. Trade... Oh, duh. Damage in. Damage in, that's what I wanted. Okay, okay. There we go. That wasn't a lot of healing at all. But you know what I can do to help this whole situation? First, I can get out of combat. So realistically, backdraft healed. I feel like this isn't bad. It would probably be even better if I have the transformation and strat, because I will do increased healing, crit chance, as well as damage, crit chance. That will double. So I have Lernius Amulet, 50, 25, 42, 33. That's a decent amount of damage. Which isn't necessarily good. But let's see what I can do to tweak this. So I can take Emulation off, and I can put... Wait. What move did I just take? Was that Emulation? Or was that... No, it wasn't Emulation. I need Emulation. Put Emulation on. Absorb 25% damage taken. Protect yourself. Okay, so it still burns. So I can do this. 12, 18. Yeah, I work better with the 12 second for the rotation. So I have this, which will mitigate. It's the shield, fire shield. DPS ability, randomly doesn't matter. DPS ability doesn't matter. Heals me. And that's a heal as well. Alright, let's check it. Second heal. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. The largest amount of damage I took so far was 87,000. Let's see if I increase my health pool. That's 87,000 still. That's actually... It seems like being a tank. Unfortunately, you don't get as many heals back, but... It isn't necessarily too bad. I'm actually curious now that I did that. Alright, let's do this now. Let's see. I'm curious to see the... Alright, first of all, let me check my might. My might currently is at 166,000. Yes, and that is with full tank gear. Why does it have Cosmic Shapers? Yeah, I know it's Cosmic Shapers. Okay, so 166,000 might. Let's do a couple rotations. And that bumped me to 172, it looked like. Now I'm at 169. I'm at 166. So I'm curious. Yeah, the healing is just so subpar. It's not even worth it. Not even worth it. Even still not even halfway. Okay, now we're a little above half. I think it will increase the amount of heals you receive if you were to rank it up. Yes, but that's the thing. It does. At this particular rank, the finisher resets your offering stacks in. Oh, because I'm using it and not getting any healing from the damage I'm taking since it hasn't done damage. But resetting your offering stacks once you use finisher heals you for 50% at 80, 100% at 120, 160, and 200. So that's the damage. It heals you for 100% at 120 of the damage it deals. But it is halved for tank. So the healing that a DPS will get at rank 80, I'm not getting. I'm getting half of that. So it seems I can get it to 120. I can get the extra might, but I will receive 50% of the healing. So I only get healed for 50%. So with that being said, let's see. I'm not too sure if it crits. Even that, it's nothing. If it crits with the, or rather, if it works in synergy with the strategist and transformation. Do those healings amounts increase? Or does it stay the same because it's supposed to be a set amount? But yeah, realistically, I'm like, I can just use that. Just got the same amount of healing. But definitely not worth the run as a tank. Because you take the damage and it doesn't heal you for everything. So it's like, it's kind of a double-edged sword. For rage, it might kind of, because you have the rage crash mechanic, so that's going to absorb the damage anyway. But if you don't cash it, you're going to die regardless. As well as it eats through your shield. So the shield blocks any damage you take, even if you're doing it to yourself. So automatically your shields are going to be weaker. Whoa, this guy's... Bro, how did this... I'm not in his group. But his elite... his elite gear healed me. His elite mod. Obviously, I'm assuming he's an elite, yeah. Yeah. Yokkei's 8 elite gear infinity bonus healed me for 5,000. That was nice. That was just so random. Let me actually put this back on to kill myself. No, don't put anywhere. I want to see him. Ah, he's on. No big deal. So yeah, I'm quite curious probably won't keep this art. I probably won't. Matter of fact, let me, I hate DPSing anyway, so I'm unsure of it. I'm not the best DPS. Alright, let's see what we got. Even that just doesn't seem like 50% of what the damage it's done. Alright, let me drop this. Take that. So I'm at 100%, and it's supposed to heal me up to 50% as the damage is done. So you would think, if I'm almost dead, it should at least bring me back to 75%. 50% of it's done. It's almost took all my health. But it doesn't. It's taken more than half. Right? Am I thinking of this right? If it takes, yeah, I feel like it should heal you a lot more than that. Just my opinion. I'm not too sure. Surprisingly, my might's only 180. I think I'm buffed. 180. Okay. And as a battle tank, I'm at 166. So my might isn't too bad. All right, so I did all those. I need to do this one. I'll probably even do this one. Get that, cue that up. Okay. If you guys would like to run something, please, like I've been saying, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to run with you. Doing that. And if you aren't already, subscribe. I don't care if you necessarily like the stream, but if you like to subscribe, that will help the channel greatly. So we would reach the next milestone, as well as for the next giveaway that can happen a lot faster. It broadens the reach. This is my hero. My hero. My hero. Alright, let's get into it. I didn't see what it was, but we can do it. Whatever it is. Oh yeah.
This Flux and Speed Force is crawling with
that guy's
paradox
tanking,
demons.
so I will...
But we've got to keep an eye out for Professor Zoom. I'll scout ahead.
Alright, let me get a running start into here. There we go.
Brother Eye, Batman's superpower tracker that went haywire? What's it doing here?
Matter of fact, you know what? Let me actually, oh, it's already on. I didn't even realize it.
Okay. Why is it changing?
What did I take? I took off,
paradox entities will be erased.
Yeah, that's fine. Just for the hell of it.
It's charging up. Hunker down, everyone. Meaning, the more of us it hits, the less it hurts.
Alright, I'm gonna hit my supercharge, so I'm gonna actually buff myself as much as I can. Ah, damn it! Keep on hitting the finisher because it's part of my rotation.
You can't figure out why the Paradox demons would be drawn by the Anti-Monitor? Come on, Flash, keep up.
I'll run him down. You go on up ahead. Look, if the Anti-Monitor is sending these things after us, we need to take them on together.
Take them on? You think you can solve the Anti-Monitor's paradox? You?
Take off
Not
Grim,
me.
put on
Us,
scrap.
together.
Gain that back
That's the
faster.
worst idea I've ever heard. I'm in.
Okay, so where am I at now? My 177, 180. So that's not much of a difference, to be honest. But I will be losing damage overall. Not necessarily, because I will get my supercharge back faster.
I knew it would.
As well as I'm running the Black Adam ally.
Disperse the tendrils without absorbing too much of their energy.
I feel like someone's like hacking, going very fast.
Well, it's working so far, Professor.
I have to see how you think this will actually solve the paradox. Lead the way, Flash.
Could you just...
Come on,
Never mind. I guess that's the best I'll get from you.
So far, I'm actually curious.
Both of you will be destroyed.
Let me guess, Flash. You teamed up with Circe and now she's betraying you?
I don't think... No, wait. That's not really Circe. That statue come to life. Not sure why I'm surprised after everything else we've seen.
Did he just get immune to my freaking supercharge? That's some bullshit.
If you want to actually stop it, give up! Fighting the paradox is obviously what's causing it. You'd be a better hero just staying home and doing nothing, but you're too stubborn to sit still.
No, I can't just do nothing while people are suffering. Besides, I'm not the problem. The anti-monitor calls this chaos. It's some sort of an escape attempt.
That's the center of the Paradox Demon incursion, a confluence of magic, meta, and tech. What's your plan now, Flash?
Push it out of our reality.
Oh, one of these days, Flash.
We are critical.
That ink has a similar molecular structure. It can be removed with water.
Did you really have to tell us that you could remove dirt with water, Flash?
I must continue. We are critical.
Oh, that's another thing I have to do after I do those missions for this event.
This. Whoa. We do not have time for this.
We did it! We should run together more often.
I'd rather run over broken glass.
21, 17. Not bad. Not bad. It's alright. Nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about. Oh, so close. 197 XP. That's all I need. 197.
Those Cordians are not letting up. We have to work together to hold them
Starlab
back.
is here to help take on these summoned Shadow Archons.
The Paradox Demons are attacking entire
Yes,
realities. I can help you stop them.
I did that,
I'm from a reality that the
Day
Anti-Monitor
one.
already attacked. Please,
The Resistance is made up of regular people like me. Together we can down the monsters.
How's
attacking
your
the city.
farming going on that?
We respectfully request assistance neutralizing the invading superpowered forces.
I need to get the farming done on this stuff. That's what I desperately need before this goes away. There's just so many bosses to beat. I can't do it. Whatever. That's fair. One thing I will say about the PS5 is it's great having the comments pop up and not just a giant black screen. On the side like the PS4 did.
Where do these things come from? I think I better go.
Also, I have not crashed one time, so I feel like I got a good PS5. That's what I like about having multiple teams. I could pick what role is easiest to do the bosses, and I just tanked it. It wasn't difficult. At least for me, it wasn't. Need a tank. Oh, excuse me. And then once I read the feet, I was like, oh, there's a tornado feet. I have to ride the tornado. Got that one. But yeah, typically when I farm bosses, either I'm the tank, or I am a healer. I don't necessarily like DPS. With this thing. Like a tank, I know I did it solo. I wasn't in a group. I just sat there for 2 hours and tanked the ads, the bosses. Died a couple times, but tank is one of the roles where you don't necessarily need to be in a group. So far, I know I want to be in a group. I go healer, and I heal the group members. Yo, what's good? My boy Gaming Prodigy. What's up, brother? How are you? Yo, I don't know when I said it, but you can remind back. I was literally just talking about your video you just posted about the augment fortification. Getting ready for the next episode. Gave you a nice little shout out too. You missed it. That's what's up. This what's up, my brother. Alright. Hey, since you post videos and you're on PS5 and everything, I have a question. Why does my controller mute me every time my chat switches? I'm curious. I've been trying to figure out why and how to adjust that, but for some reason, like even when I switch my chat in game, it automatically mutes. And I have to manually unmute it. Like, that's kind of getting annoying. If I go from like group chat to league chat, it mutes me. So that, I'm trying to figure out how to adjust that in my settings. And I know you had your PS5 for a while, so I don't know if you can tell me how to adjust my settings. I'm also trying to get these feats. I can't remember.
I've gotten an exclusive update from Cyborg that these strange creatures attacking are called Paradox Demons, and they usually attack.
Alright, that's the beginning. I don't have LFG tab. Let me see if I can find a phase where people are doing the bosses. Map. I'm in combat for some reason. Phase. I'll go to phase 1. There's 29 people there. They might be doing a boss. There we go. Perfect. Good call. Yeah. Any help you can give me? Appreciate it. I'm new to this. My baby's only a week old. When did I get her? I think I got her last Saturday. I love her. I love her dearly. The best $600 I've ever spent. Welcome back.
Imperial forces never back down.
Alright, so are they gonna wait here or go to the other boss? And they're not here. Is the, I think the water one is up. I can't remember. But yeah, these are the Cerberus, the water thing, and the crawler. Nope, I guess they're not doing it. Come on, man. Where the hell is... Yeah, I'm over here killing myself with that and taking off. Oh, alright, bet. Yes, we'll see it. Appreciate it. I have no idea what the rest of your comments said, hold on. But that's fine. Invite me whenever you're ready. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Invite me to a chat. Appreciate it.
Run for your life!
Okay, so that's still not there. Is the other boss not up yet? Okay, this boss is up, but... Alright, maybe I should switch to another phase. 26, that's the most, isn't it? I'm gonna stick to this one then. You know what? I bet money, if I start it, they will come. Gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha. We gotta do this. I need it. Get over it. Come on, guys. Let's start this fight. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on, break it. Come on, guys. Help me kill the crawler. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it teleports me? Who called this stuff? Super peaceful. There you go. See, this is why I love tanking, because it's like nobody wants to do it. You start it, it gets done. Done. I will start these fights. I will get these feats. I think I'm up to the next feat is 50? Oh, 50? I don't know what it stops at. I'm gonna guess. I guess 100. Alright, get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's start the next boss. I got it. Let's get it done. Get it done. Cerberus is not here. Alright, so I have to go to the water. Yeah, I got you. Yo, see, like just right now, it muted my mic.
I look well copied, maybe.
Oh, hold on. Wait, I gotta, Yo. Okay, I could barely. Alright, two things. I could barely hear you because, my game chat, or not my game chat, everything from my game is going through my headset.
Go to your settings.
In the PlayStation?
On the game side.
Output the headphones if you only want your voice chat to the headphones. You get voice chat, not all audio.
Okay. Yes, I fixed it. That is much better. Let's see. Okay, that is much better.
You might have to tune me down a little bit. My voice to be here on the screen.
There we go. That's probably better. Say something?
Hello?
Alright, that's better. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I don't have everything going through once. It was a pain in the ass trying to hear. Perfect. I appreciate you, brother.
Okay. The other settings about the... You said something about the mic for broadcasting. There's some options for that too you could mess with.
Yeah, hold on.
For broadcasting. Yeah, there's more settings in that option there.
So is that in the capture options, or is that I have to go to the regular settings, the broadcast settings.
When I log in, and I think my microphone is on, I'm talking to my league mates and stuff, and I should have muted, and then I realized, I was like, why nobody responding to me? And then I realized that it's off, you know? So
because I didn't know that, I've never done it, but the controller itself has a microphone. So I don't want to set it down and accidentally leave it on, so I'd prefer it, I have to turn it on and then talk, but every time I had to switch chats, if I went from group chat to league chat, it automatically turned off, which was kind of annoying.
Yeah, set up really settings. They have a lot of stuff I have to play around with.
Yeah, I definitely need to learn the shortcuts, as well as I have to get into the share factory and figure that out again.
Oh, the share factory? That share factory is pretty easy. I've been using it. The new share factory they have here for the PS5 is awesome, man.
I haven't done it yet, so I'm kind of hesitant on it. I definitely will have a lot of questions regarding how to do certain things. So you are one of the, well, you're the only person that I know that is streaming, or not streaming, but making videos on the PS5. Are you uploading straight from the PS5, or?
Yes, in 4K, and there's a way to do it in 4K too. You have to. Okay, when you're recording, right? Say you're gonna start say not a stream, like a regular video. You want to make a regular video, right?
Okay.
Actually, let's go in. We gotta go in the settings and fix this first. I mean, stream. I don't think I'll stream my cut off. Yeah. For recordings, you have to have everything. Capture and broadcast. You capture and broadcast in settings. The video clip format, right? wanted 4K, right? You have to start with your recording before you actually start making a video.
Okay, that's how okay.
Yeah. You always start it before, and it's gonna always be in 4K. If you like, say you forget to start it and you hit it after, and save 30 minutes or
thank you for saving us from the paradoxes. I know we can find a more preservation-focused
solution. It's going to only save
solution.
it in 1080p, 60 frames per second. But to be 4K, you have to start it, like actually start, and it's going to have a countdown to, yeah.
Yep, I got you. Okay, I can't. I won't be able to clip it. Clipping won't give me the 4K. I have to plan the video.
Yep.
Or at least plan or start the record beforehand.
Yes, and then you can also go and edit and cut it in Share Factory and stuff.
Does
very easy in Share Factory.
I didn't notice it in settings, but does it automatically preset to 60 minutes as far as record time?
You can change it. You can change it.
Okay.
Captures and broadcasts.
Alright. I'm sorry guys, I know I'm on stream. Give me 1 second, trying to learn, you know? It's exciting. Alright, let me pause this one more time. Okay, that's good to know. That's definitely good to know because before, if I wanted to record something or clip it, I had the PlayStation 4 just made me clip all 60 minutes of it. At least now I know, alright, I can clip the last 30 minutes or last 10 minutes of it.
And then you could cut it over the Share Factory and stuff.
Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. I appreciate it. I'm very excited for the potential in so many other games. I definitely still have to play God of War. I started on the PS4 and I was like, you know what, I know I'm gonna get the 5. I'm not gonna progress any further. So now I have the 5, I can actually start playing it again.
Yeah, the graphics is crazy on the 5. You're gonna see a big difference in graphics.
Yeah,
I started it on the 4.
Yep.
And I guess I paid a little bit of money to upgrade it because I bought the 4 because the 4 had the 4, so I only bought the 4. There's a little, I think like $10 extra to get the 5.
Yeah. And
I upgraded it, and the graphics just changed completely. The graphics, you're gonna see the graphics.
Yeah, yeah, because I bought the 4 one and it came with the 5. But I'll probably just try to sell or give away the 5 and just spend the extra $10 to upgrade it.
Yeah, we can maybe do a giveaway. I don't know, whatever you want to do with the thing, you know. We'll give away.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. The issue is not the issue, but just trying to find people that would like a God of War.
I had bought the next. No, my brother had bought the next PS5, and he didn't want to, like, the core guy, he didn't want to do with it, so I was thinking, do I give away on it, but he ended up giving this kind of for Christmas. But I was going to do a giveaway on the code. I didn't even know you was going to get the code when you buy the system. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited.
These ones, no, these two.
I have to get used to the menu. It gave me a little tutorial and everything, but I'll definitely have to research more into it and learn different shortcuts.
To get to the settings is pretty simple. Just hit the triangle button and then straight up the settings.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited. This is my new baby now. I love it. I love it.
Glad you were able to get one, man. It took me a while, and then I was trying to get one for so long, man.
Yo, I wanted it. I knew I wanted to play God of War on it, and I just couldn't find one. And then I went to Walmart the other day, and I was like, you know what? I need some things. Went in there, picked it up, walked back to electronics. I'm like, there's no way they have it, but I'll check anyway. And man, they had it. I was like, there's no way. Is this really it? Like, yeah, that's it. You want one? I was like, ah. I had the cash, so I bought it. I would have felt so bad if I didn't buy it right then and there. I wanted it for so long.
My brother, this is how my brother got mine for me. He happened to walk inside GameStop and had one. They had one. And he got that shit, yo. Because I've been trying so long, like online and stuff, to get it and I can't get it.
Yeah.
There's some stuff now, people are getting them now, you know. They have a few and stuff, like that's good.
Yeah, I'm happy I got my hands on it. I could have spent my money better.
You got the one with the disc, right? You got the one with the disc? You got the one with the disc?
Yeah.
Good. What they're gonna do now, right? They're gonna make the PS5 a little cheaper now. They're gonna take out the disc, and the cooling system, you know, it's not gonna be like how the OG ones are. They're gonna make it a little cheaper just to make more. In other words,
from
the original one, but the one with the disc.
From what I heard, they are they're making a PS5 Pro in April.
Yeah, PS5 Pro coming out also.
Which I kind of feel dumb because I just bought this one. It's like, wait a minute, now they're coming out with a better. I don't know if that's going to be a better version of the PS5.
Well, this one, the PS5 Pro, I don't know if they're going to have issue because it's something new, right? But this one, definitely, the one with the disc, and this model here, you're definitely you won't have any problems with it. The heating, sync and everything is good. The cooling system is very good right now. But the better one to do, the one is like use cheaper but like less materials. They say the cooling system is like, you know, they will compensate it for it, whatever, I don't know. That's just a TikTok kind of shit, man.
Yeah.
And how true that is, I gotta do some more research.
I know
that's the issue. Well, that's the issue with this head and is very killer. Also with the fan, don't buy any fan for your PS5. You don't need any fan. Some of the fans that you buy to like extra fans to hook up to and cool the system, end up spoiling the system because what the fans do, they push back the air inside of the PS5 instead of blowing it out. So when they push it back, all the hot air is going back out. So the PS5 pushing it out, and the fans of the PS5 pushing it out, and the fans that you buy pushing it in. So that's called the PS5
yeah.
So be careful when you're buying them too. It's crafty, you know, cooling system. You gotta be very careful.
Okay.
Yeah, very careful with that.
One thing I did notice, it is a hell of a lot quieter than my PS4.
Yeah, definitely. Like when I was running God of War on my PS4, that shit would have, the fan would just come on hard, and Elden Ring especially. Elden Ring would have that thing like going like, I don't know, like a compressor.
Yeah, but I definitely knew when I wanted a PS5, I wanted the one with the disc, because games take up so much space. Do I want to constantly buy digital copies of games and run out of space that fast?
And that expansion, so adding that extra thing for extra memory, for extra space that they have in the PS5 to add in, that's really expensive.
Well, I still have my 4, so if I can get a PS4 game, or if I have PS4 games, I'm still gonna play it on that.
Yeah.
But like the newer games, I'd go with the 5.
Yeah,
still.
Definitely. All the games that are 5, you know, go with.
Yeah, I'm like GTA. If I play GTA, I still have that on my 4. Because they didn't do like a big update for next gen or anything. It's still the same game. DC, I still have on my 4, which I wasn't too familiar with Share Factory. Still not. But my 4, I was more comfortable, so I might just post videos from there maybe, and then possibly just stream from here.
I could show you everything on Jet Factory. I'm not pro at that.
Yeah, I know. Yo, your skills, your editing skills, I admire. I need to step my editing game up. Like you're good at it.
Yeah. But the thumbnails too. Having the thumbnails, that's the next thing.
Your thumbnails, like I downloaded a YouTube thumbnail maker on my phone.
Use Picart. Picart is cheap and it's free.
All right, yeah, I'll
definitely like you can put it on your phone and use that, and add it in after with YouTube Studio.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I definitely.
YouTube Studio app, and you could use the ads app and make the thumbnails and stuff. Really easy. And you got like pictures and stuff. Screenshot. You could screenshot your own video. You could put in your own video. Like right now, you could put your own video and you can screenshot a part of it. Like maybe a part of the video, like you know, like the theoretical part, and you could then screenshot that if you have the iPhone. And if you have the iPhone, I think
no, I have Galaxy.
Can Galaxy screenshot? I'm not sure 100% sure. Maybe there's an app to do it.
Should be.
Yeah, maybe there's an app to do it. And you screenshot and you go out and you go to your photos and you take that photo and you edit it with the task and you make some nice thumbnails. That's what I do sometimes. Like with God of War and Elden Ring.
Yeah, I definitely have to get into it. Like I got this far on the PS4 and I needed someone to show me, but now the PS5 is like, alright, I definitely need to get my money's worth out of it.
Yeah, and I could set up like an end screen video, like 20 seconds. Video that just continue all the different.
So I have a question, like your intros, like did you make that on the PS5 or 4? Like, or did you outsource it? Did you put it on your computer and then you put it?
You can make it on the PS. I have some made from the PS5 and I have some made from PUs.
Okay.
You can make it on the PS5. The PS5 is actually better than the apps I use because the apps I use, the quality for some reason when I upload it, even though it's in 4K, it kind of messes up the quality for some reason and just screwed it up with 1080p. I don't know why. It means the app is enough. And then I tried the software on the computer too, and I don't know, something wrong with, I don't know, it's messing that up. So the PS5, that shape factor in the PS5 is perfect. You get everything clear in 4K. It's smooth right now, really smooth, and it's fast too. Here's the video fast. And the only thing is that the files are huge. Because it's recording in 4K, you know?
Because, yeah,
the files are larger.
Okay.
So you got to delete, you gotta go and sort out and delete your older files that you finished with in order to keep that space, you know. Because them games take up a lot of space if you play a lot of games.
Yeah. Has your PS5 slowed down? Like, have you noticed it, the more memory you use, the slower it gets, or has it still run at a decent speed? I don't know how many games you have on it.
I still have like 200, what is it, 100 gigabytes for the PS5?
Yeah, I have, what, DC, God of War, and Final Fantasies, and I think I have like 233 gigs left.
Yeah, that's around how much I have. Those games
okay.
I was thinking about buying that internal for the expansion slot, but that is a lot of money for specs, so like a gigabyte or something. That's like...
From what I read, I thought you can only put PS4 games on it. If I'm not mistaken. You say you can put the PS4 games on it, but if you want to play 5 games, they have to be on the actual console.
That would make sense because those, you know, the game that you play, like the ones that you play hardcore, you would want to put that on, have that on the PS5 itself, like running from the, you know, and have like the PS4 the serial games. That you will pick up a lot of memory and stuff, you know, run on that. That's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that way I have the PS4 games that don't really run, like Spike and all those other old school games, and don't really run too much on memory and stuff, and then you just pick up too much memory to run. That could be on the internal, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, also get a portable too, the portable. Because the portable is still, you know, to load up something. That was a really good load one.
Well, now that I have the 5, which is, what, 600 gigs of space, and then I still have my my 1 terabyte PS4 at the moment. So that gives me a terabyte and a half of space, so I should be fine for now.
The big problem they have is that when you update, you have a game that have an update for some reason. It requires so much space, even though it makes so much space to update the game. For example, if you're playing Ark, right, then you have to update some update in the game, and you don't have enough space. You can't update the game. You can have like 50 gigabyte free, and you still can't update it.
Yeah.
That's so dumb because you know they had to copy they got to copy that thing and they need all that space. It's a temporary copy and then they delete it after. I don't know.
Yeah, it's you know what, I was a big fan of like the PlayStation 2 because you could play 100 games on that PlayStation 2 on that little 8 megabyte memory card.
Yep.
You can't do that anymore.
All these games really is graphics and stuff, but I have to check all that.
I mean, even the PS3 wasn't that bad.
Well, now we see everything change up and they will have different engines, you know. The games are huge, you know. The size of the games now, man, so much of content. So much of content. Like God of War Ragnarok, it has so much stuff to do in that game. So
yo, what's good? Just saying, bro. How are you, my friend? Yeah, I'm like realistically, like God of War was the reason I wanted the PS5. So I got it now. Now I can finally get back into it. And then we'll see what other games come out. But definitely God of War.
I don't feel like hardcore games like Elden Ring. That's very challenging too. It's like God of War. It's like God of War, but it's very, very challenging. But there's a lot of stuff you could find in that game. That game is so huge. I have beaten that game. That game is so huge. So much stuff to do. And you can become really strong in that game to do one-shotting stuff. If you get certain stuff. There's certain stuff broken in that game.
I feel like playing DC has kind of messed me up because it's just like it's such a big investment to play this game. It's almost like a second job. So it's like, do I really have time to play another game? Not really. But I definitely go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off, but this is how I play Elden Ring. Like, see how DC is boring right now? Like, everything is like, new episode comes out, you run a lot of stuff, get a feast, get a DK and stuff, and then everybody takes a break and play other games. Happen. Majority of this community does that. Everybody plays different games. They got Black Ops, you know, Season and all that stuff, you know. Fortnite and stuff, people play different games. So they play DC. After they get all that stuff, they stop playing. It happens in most leagues, even happening in my league too. You know, the league will be popping for a couple of days, and then after the episode dies down, people get their stuff, DC is dead again. Unless they bring out, you know, double artifact or they have bonus or something, you know. That's what DC is like.
Since I have you here, let me ask you a question regarding that, because like you said, lots of people take breaks, and they have nothing to do in DC, so they choose to take a break. Is there something you feel the devs can add to the game to increase the longevity, you know, to keep us entertained?
Well, I have a lot of ideas about that too.
First of all, Gaming Prodigy, I would like to tell you that I'm just saying, bro, just said what's up. He's currently watching my stream. He's watching my stream. He hears you. But yes, what do you think that they should add in this game to keep people playing months after, you know, a typical episode cycle is 3 to 4 months? What do you think they can add to the game?
The biggest problem is the episode cycle. You see, they take too long to bring our next episode. They're kind of like dragging it along. Like you know, that's the biggest problem there. If they have the content that keep flowing, like how they have a piece of it in the old days, if you remember, we get our content quick, people to stay in the game, but people lose the interest. The content gets very boring, it's very repetitive.
So, do you think they should go back to that formula, or should they make bigger episodes, or should they go in the sense of, all right, we know there's going to be 2 raids, and then they work on a 3rd raid and drop a 3rd raid, or limit the amount of gear you can get so people can't max out in the first 3 weeks, if not sooner?
Well, if you do that, people will want to play the game, because that's what people like to do, you know. That's what they want to do, to actually do that.
Yeah, but if everybody is maxing out in the matter of a couple of weeks, what's to drive them to last, you know, months?
You gotta bring like new stuff. Like, say how they have seasonal, right?
Mhm.
They bring a new seasonal. That was like something, you know, people that bring back some players to the game. You know, they bring back some kind of content that's new. It's not an episode, but something new that they could bring. Like with rewards, like maybe you get certain styles, some feats, you know, added on, and people come on and they'll play, you know, like that little grace period they have before the next big episode hit. If they look at something small, like some little project something small, you know, that would bring players, you know,
so
in between that period, and have people occupied.
Would that something small be like what they did last year, as far as they brought survival mode back, they gave us Save the Universe? Is that feasible, or would you like to see something else?
Yeah, Save the Universe, that helps out. Survival mode also, definitely people come back for that. Some people love that. Some people really don't play it, but like
even
that new season already brought out. I forget the name. That brought back a lot of people to the game, because I wasn't playing that time, and that came out, so I had to come back and get those feats and stuff. Like, you know, different kind of, like maybe events or something. Different type of event. It doesn't have to be season. It could be a kind of event that lasts for a couple of weeks or something, and you get feats and stuff from it. Feats and rewards.
Now,
like for example.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, with that being said, in regards to new events, obviously, I'm quite sure you're aware, they had a new event, the homecoming event.
Yes, that's the one.
Is that the kind of event you're referring to? Did it meet your expectations? Were you happy when they finally launched it, or was it, it's just something to do, they could have done better?
It was alright. It wasn't, you know, something big, but it was alright. Something new, you know, using a little different kind of mechanic. You know, like that shooting mechanic, you know, you're playing bowling and all that shit, you know, something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was alright. But this is what I'm talking about. You see how they have Save the Universe?
Yep.
Right? Something like that. They bring something like that, like different ideas. Save the Universe is one, or, you know, they bring like a raid attached to it, on a loop and a solo. It's just short, it's not really an episode. They could use that, the older contents, and, you know, do something that you get a little bit of rewards from. Just to occupy that. It's not really like an episode, basically. Like, see how they say the universe people can do the same raids.
Yep.
PCT and all that stuff, you know. And we get different rewards.
Now, do you feel it's good that they have feats tied to the events, like Save the Universe, Homecoming, other seasons? Do you feel it's good that they have the feats tied to it, so essentially that they're kind of making it relevant to run?
Well, having feats is always good, you know, because you want to run something, you have to get rewards too, you know. Gear, like rewards of getting gear, getting styles, feats, anything that's rewarding, people will always go for it, you know. Once you get a reward for it, no matter what reward it is. If there's no rewards to tie to it, they wouldn't, you know, like, why I'm doing this? I want to do this season for what?
Because essentially, I didn't play Save the Universe this past because I took a break, but there wasn't, because last time they had it, there was gear to it, there was an OP item. Now there isn't. If they happen to release Save the, well, which we know they're going to end up releasing it again, would you like to see them add new gear to it, as far as almost making an episode again, or would you like to see it how it happened this past summer?
Well, what they did, they increased the gear, the elite gear, they increased it to the one that we had the last episode. So that's what they did. The omnipotent, I don't think they could change that. Because if you gotta go back and get the old feats, you know, you still, it's only going to be dropping that same catalyst, you know, to get those omnipotent stuff. And that's a feat here. So every time you run those raids and stuff, you're gonna always be getting those catalysts for that omnipotent feat. I don't think they could add an omnipotent feat. Maybe they could steal it or something.
I'm not sure. I'm just saying, bro, would like to know what content would be the best for Save the Universe.
Oh, well, any content could be good.
Alright, well, first of all, I only played the one, which I know they had the, what was it, the Wonder Woman, the Superman, the Batman. What did they have last year? Was it the same thing?
Last year they had Throne of the Dead. That was one.
Okay, so the same, so similar Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman kind of thing.
Yes, it was three raids to cycle. That was a nice idea they did. They had different raids, alerts, and duos. I was duos or solos. I can't remember. It was duos or solos. But yeah, they cycle it. I think the duos and solos. Yeah,
okay,
one's a duo, one's a solo.
So it sounds like they're still basing it off of the major heroes. So I would actually I don't know. Is there a Flash raid? Paradox Flash raid? I know they had. I don't think there is a Flash raid other than the new one. Wait, I knew we had a couple of duos. The Central Cities, that's part of Meta.
Flash. I don't remember it.
I can't remember.
The Future. I think that was that's doing that stuff.
But other than that, which that was kind of more of a Batman inspired, if I'm not mistaken. So that was part of the whole metal thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Flash to the Future with Brainiac?
Yeah, because that was... No, I guess that was Flash.
Oh, that's Flash.
No, that was Flashpoint. So that's so this whole game, DC has been around for 12 years, 13 years, whatever it is, and they only have 2 raids inspired by Flash.
But they love the Superman and Batman, and the Wonder Woman. Those are the main two, the heroes. But Save the Universe, they could bring anything, man. Anything relating to those. It's a nice change when they don't have the same thing, it's something different. But this game is always like that, it's always been like that. It gets popping when there's a new episode, and then it gets dead when everything.
Yeah, that cycle though is way too fast. I'm like, it's only relevant in a month, for a month.
Yeah.
After that, it's just like, all right, it's kind of old. It gets stagnant. But with that being said, we are aware that there will be open world bosses like there was in Wonderverse and Legion for episode 45. What are your thoughts about that?
Episode 45, I will read up on that too much. Normally what I'm trying to do is not read up on the episodes too much. I want it to be like something new to me.
Really? Well, I honestly, only reason I know that is obviously the developer update. Which they posted.
That's the reason I update, but after going into it and doing a lot of research, I try not to, I'm trying not to look at videos too. So like when they really come out for the first day, I'm really there fresh trying to figure out every single thing to have any idea what's going on.
Yep, I understand. 110%.
I don't like spoilers. I don't like spoilers.
Yep, I understand. But with that mini spoiler out the way, I guess, would you be? How do you feel like that's going to go? Did you like the previous open world bosses getting spammed for Wonder vs. Legion?
It was too much time, man. But you know that they did that because of the COVID outbreak. You know that kind of helped out. That kind of we had stuff to do. I don't really like that too much because it's really time consuming, man. I don't have time for that. You know, when you work and stuff, it's not. I don't know. It's just too time consuming, and it gets boring after a while too. It gets really boring. Consider doing that same thing over and over upon hours, it gets really boring.
Yeah, I understand. I'm like,
too much repetition.
I hate the fact, which they ended up changing it, but you had to run those bosses to get the OP kit. The catalyst at one point only dropped from there, which I wasn't a big fan of. They kind of forced you to do it. What was the quintile crystals or whatever they were, shards. And then once they made it drop after a month and a half, they made it be able to purchase in the vendor. I already had the gear, so I was kind of disappointed. They should have started it in the beginning.
I see that coming. I see there's no way a player's gonna come back to this later on to do all this. Just I know people grind for the feats, but after a while, man, just coming back, they're going to do all this shit. They have to do something.
Yeah.
They gotta, like, you know, make the bosses have less life or something, you know, because you don't have a lot of people doing it like how it was when it first came out, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It's old stuff. It's nobody wants to run and do old stuff and well, there's new stuff. It's just boring. It's old. Nobody's running it.
Yeah. But they did a good job by how they clamp it down and stuff. They don't have so much health and stuff like before, so it's faster to kill them.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's based off of population per phase. That's how they determine the bosses.
And they got less defense and health and stuff like how it was when it first came out too. Although the CR, although we get a lower CR, we doing what, you know. Basically, people don't understand when you get clamp, right? They're actually making the raids easier, you know. The raids are becoming easier. All those raids, I'm gonna give you an example. FGSE.
Yep.
That raid, when they clamp that raid, that first boss never used to die so fast. Although we're lower CR, Grail, she never used to die so fast, yo. She dies instantly. When you're doing elite, right, you need to have a tank in the ads and one tank in the boss, you know, when it first came out. Now you can have one tank, just hold the ads, and the DPSs could just kill Grail, just like that. So they basically just, the raids are becoming easier when they can't, but then people don't understand. They think when you see our lower, you know, it's going to be harder to get stuff. It's actually easier. And next raid, for example, DME. That raid with the Barbatos.
Yep.
Last boss. That raid was a little more difficult when it first came out. Now that raid is like super easy. You know, the first, well, never the first boss, the second boss, the Hawkman, the Hawkman boss, right?
Yep.
That was a burn check. If you didn't have burn for that, your group could fail. Now, you don't even have to have that great burn. Maybe you want to do good DPS and you could still beat it. In the old days, all the DPS got to be on point when that first came out. They have to have the burn. It was definitely a DPS check. Otherwise, you know, everybody dies. You happen to break all the rocks.
So
there's no rocks to hide.
So do you think people are too obsessed with the fact that their CRs being clamped and not the fact that the raids are necessarily easier?
Well, you see, you don't understand. They don't understand. They think when the stats are clamped, right, they lose all the OP stats that they have here. But basically, they don't realize the boss stats are clamped too.
Yep.
You know, the boss doesn't have a lot of defense and a lot of health like how they normally have when you are high up there. You know, so the bosses also are getting clamped too. Everything is getting adjusted and it's actually being easier.
So,
basically.
are you pro stat clamp or are you against it?
I am. I think it's a good thing because, you know, it makes it a little more challenging because people used to go into Reeve, right, and so load of shit, yo, and it took that all through the walking, right, because it just made things so easy and that was just boring. But now we could go in Reeve and it's a little more challenging, like how it was, you know. I just like challenges, so that's just me, you know. But everybody could have different opinions.
Yep.
I just like challenging stuff. So going in and doing Weave and all these, there's no challenge in it, you know. Doing that one-shot stuff, that wasn't a challenge, you know. Weave, but you know, it's back to how it is, a little more challenging. So I think Stats Cramping it did give those experience who like that kind of challenge, you know, to go back and do certain stuff. It's kind of good for them. It's not boring. You go back and go into a raid and you're like 100 CRs high and you just want to everything.
Yep.
It's just boring.
Yeah,
boring.
It is. I agree.
I even just go and one-shot the bosses. It doesn't basically boring. It would be nice if the new player just teach you stuff on their feet, you know, that's beneficial for them, but yeah, on a general, I think it's very more challenging. It's better to be more challenging.
I know lots of people are advocating for making it optional. Do you think that would? Yeah. So essentially, one way you'd be clamped, the other way you.
Yeah, you know, because if you try to please the customers, you know, that's a good idea, but it's gonna be hard as always to please everybody, because everybody gonna always have different opinions. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very hard. That could be a good idea, you know. Leave it for the like how they have Elite Plus and stuff too, you know, for players who wanna like a more experienced challenge to go into Elite Plus, you know, something like that. They could add in maybe. You have the option to speed it up, you have to speed it down, to choose, you know. Because it has players, the elitist players, then it got casual players, and then it got, you know, players who doesn't know anything about the game, like they just started and they need a lot of help, so it's hard for them, you know. Because they just starting the game fresh and everything is new to them.
Just Saying Bro says that he used to be against the stat clamps, but now he thinks overall the game is more active, and that's a good thing.
Yes.
I agree. I do agree.
And the reason why they did it like that too is that you're able to go back and help, actually help out other people too. Because if you go back and do those raids, those weekly stuff they have with the resource maps or whatever.
One thing I feel that kind of backfired with the unlimited loot is the fact that people wanting to take the easy way out. So when they have a source mark spam, you know, double source mark drop, whatever, it's literally impossible to get into anything other than, you know, Faust 3, Ultimate Soldier, you know, those easy spammable raids. That's my only issue, that I feel like it's backfired.
Well, it's always gonna happen. When you have a bonus, you know how it's always gonna be. People are always gonna be spamming whatever bonus it is. If there's a bonus for a certain episode, they'll be spamming most of the majority of that raid. You know, if it's free and they could spam it, why not go and spam it? You know, the gear is cheaper, 50% off, so they'll spam most of it. It's always gonna be there. You can't stop people. They're gonna definitely spam what's giving them the most. You know, whatever giving them the most, they'll definitely spam it.
Even when it's not double, you see Faust 3 spamming, Ultimate Soldier spamming. It's like, I feel like that takes the fun out of the game. Like, why not play the content and enjoy it?
That's looking for a group, right? LFG. You see that in LFG. Yeah, but if you queue up, you'll get in other raids if you queue up.
Because every time I've queued into the Omnibus raid, I'm like, it's Faust 3, it's Ultimate Soldier, it's Paradox. I've rarely gotten into anything other than that.
I'll get into different ones.
That's just me personally. You know, it might be the time of day or whatever. But that's just me personally.
The time of day too. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I know on a double, if you queue it up, you will definitely always get into those most of the time.
But I was always even before they raised it, because before you were only 10 CRs higher, now you're 15 CRs higher. But I was always pro clamp. I felt it brought a new light to the game. So.
Okay, yeah. Well, I think the clamping is good. It's good. It kind of broadened the game. People not just running the main content; they go back and do other stuff too. You know, they run all the contents. I think they did that for the new players, all the new players that joined too. That way, you know, they have people running a variety of stuff too, and that's why they're rewarding you with a lot of the collections, like those omnipotence collections and stuff for the older items. So it's worth it to run those stuff to get those stuff. You know, in the past it's hard to get those collections and stuff if you're missing them. Like some of those omnipotence collections, they reward you with that. That's why you go back and do to get those jobs. So that's why people run it too. Yes. Kind of good thing in a kind of right here, because you know the rewards are better too. You get a lot of rewards in this box. A lot of the collections too. You know, some of the collections is really hard and scarce. It's really hard. The drop rate is terrible in the movie. Now you get that. You check the broker, there's like about 10 in the broker. Normally in the past you see like 1, sometimes you see like none in the broker. Because it was so rare. Yeah, so I think the clamp thing was really good. It makes players go back and do stuff, and it's really challenging, you know. But they did clamp down the bosses. The bosses do have a lot of health and do have a lot of defense. Like how it used to be. Like that the Zeus fight in that raid, it was very challenging in the past. Very, very challenging. Now it's not really that. It's still kind of a little challenging, but you could beat it with a random group. You have to run with your league or whatever. You could still go and beat it with a random group.
Now we're currently still in the midst of the anniversary event. I'm unsure if the free gift is going along still with the CR skip. What are your thoughts about new players? You know, players coming back to the game and they're skipping to essentially end game content at this point. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, that one has both advantage and disadvantage. You see, it was this advantages of that and this disadvantage. If you're old school gamer, like you come back to this game, you know all this stuff from the wood. You might want you want to do stuff you gotta learn again, like with the artifact changing, the meta changing in the game and stuff like that.
Yep.
Different allies, you want to new stuff. That's easy to pick up, but you still have like a good background about mechanics and how to set up loadouts and you know your rule and stuff. So you're good to go. So you're benefiting from, you want to come back to the game and get high, see your high. Bad, see your high. So it's a few days to get max here. Now for a new player, you just have to DC. They don't know anything in the game. Right? They come to the game fresh off the boat, as the first of the ship, right?
Yeah, I got you, literally.
You're fresh off the ship. You ain't no healing, you ain't no tanking, you ain't no trolling, you ain't no how to DPS. Right? Some people go start playing the game, they go spend money, hundreds of dollars on artifacts, allies, max it all that. And they're basically terrible at the game because they never learn the game. And DC don't really have anything implemented. Only like if you start that beginning tutorial on the ship, you're doing some stuff like blocking and block breaking and all them different stuff, breaking out and stuff. I have met a player who didn't even know how to break off. I just I see that's crazy too. Yeah, but I don't put it on the spot though. But yeah, so it's kind of it's good in a kind of way and also bad in a kind of way depending on the player,
So
dependent on the player.
It's a double. I feel it's good because it brings new people to the game. I'm like, they say, oh, DC's 13 year whatever it is. I think it's 13 or 12 years anniversary event. Get your CR up. So I feel it brings more eyes to the game. I'm sure some of these players, these newer players, are going to stick around. Unfortunately, there is a huge learning curve that they need to catch up on. That's the biggest
thing.
thing.
I was actually going to make a video on it and have my listeners discuss some thoughts on it. I was thinking about it, if I had to ask them, but everybody's grouping and stuff. But
oh, definitely. I would definitely make a video, or you should definitely rather. I would definitely watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna have people have different views and what they think,
Yeah.
Maybe have some of my friends in the end have their views and whatever, but everybody gonna have different opinions.
Yeah, I'm like I have it. I have the skip. I have it waiting on my account. I have to figure out if I want to make a new tune to put it on, which I probably will. I definitely don't want to do it now because all the people that are skipping right now, it's kind of difficult to run a raid when they don't realize that they're the tank.
Mm-hmm.
I was running what was I running? The source wall. The tank didn't know he was the tank.
Yeah.
It's just like he's like, I'm doing the best I can. It's like, well, I'll let you know now. You queued up as a tank. You're in tank stance.
That's what happened. As I was saying, they don't know the game. They just started playing, and a lot of players don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know the rules, different rules. I'll tell you this. I'll be honest. When I started DC Universe, I had to learn every single thing. I didn't even know. I chose fire my first power, and I've always been fire. Right, I mean main tool, and I started with that power when DPS and tanky. I was a noob in the game. I didn't even know shit what I was doing until I started to figure out stuff and read stuff and learn the game. Everybody was noobs. It's a learning curve, you gotta learn the game.
So with that being said, I tried to have this conversation with some of my subscribers, and some of them were pushing against it, some of them were for it. But do you think that, yes, those that have started DC when it first launched, years after, have learned for themselves how to play the game, but looking at this game being 12, 13 years old, do you feel that the OG players should teach the newer players how to play?
That's a question I can't really answer because, alright, now this. I don't think it's their initiative, right, to make it their job to teach other players, right? It's up to you if you want to help other players, and you want to help them. In this game, the community is very, very toxic. I gotta be honest about it. Everybody's always disrespectful. Nobody, if I want to play, they will actually help. Be very helpful, but most of the community, they're very, very toxic. Very, very toxic. That's how the community is, and I don't see in the future that people will actually be doing stuff like that, helping out other players. That's the majority. I don't think it would be a job to actually do that. I think the devs should implement, the developers should implement something to actually teach them the basics. Like maybe, I think even when you get to like a CR skip, right? Do a little tutorial. Like, when say the universe came, that first came out, have a little tutorial to explain some of the stuff. Do a little tutorial, explain the type of rule, what is a tank rule, what is a healing rule, and give you the player the option to either skip it or go through the tutorial.
Yeah,
if you're new to the game, you will go through the tutorial and learn everything, a good bit of stuff about the game, and if you're a returning player, just skip it and you're good to go. That's just
I agree. I understand that. I'm like, the game does a terrible job showing you how to do your support role. It doesn't show you at all anyway. But
players won't go their way to help other players, new players in the game. They don't do that. Unless you're like a friend with them, or
I feel if we do not, like, if we have a noob, like, you see lots of times people shout like, hey, how do you do this, how do you do this, and some people are saying, oh, you're dumb, you're stupid, you don't know how to do it, YouTube it. I feel like how can we as a community say, hey, there's so many trash players out there, but none of us are willing to help, essentially. So can we have it both ways? Can we say, hey, the community sucks and we're the ones not helping? Not saying you or I, just in general. You know, how can people say something sucks and they're not doing anything to make it better? Yes, I understand. Like you said, you know, the devs obviously should do a better job with new players or anybody in general looking at the game to show them like, hey, this is how you do your support role. This is what your support role is. You know, this is how you know if you're in that stance. How do you pick it? You know, X, Y, and Z. But yeah, I do agree that we aren't obligated, veteran players, people who are playing the game, we shouldn't be obligated to teach newer players. But I also feel that we don't have the luxury of not teaching them since the devs aren't. You know, we can't like I said, we can't stand there and complain saying, hey, you suck, you don't know how to tank, you're doing it wrong. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you're doing it wrong. You suck.
That's the difference. Yeah, certain players in the game. Not everybody in this game is toxic, but the majority of the community is toxic.
Yep.
When I play with some players and players who have no mechanics, I make it my job, you know, to explain and basically coach the group if I'm running with like random people and explain all the mechanics and, you know, to get through stuff. That's just me, you know. If a lot of players were like me, the game would have been really good. And the community wasn't toxic, everybody disrespecting one another and, you know, calling people names and all this stuff that is going on and trade up and stuff, you know. That's what I made the community a little better. And instead of like disrespecting someone and calling them trash and something, you know, help up with, you know, help them.
Look, I will be honest.
And the community always been like that in the past, and it's always, I don't know why it's like that, you know. You have other games that the community not even like that. You need some nice people in other games. Like my friend who talked about Final Fantasy, the community is so nice, people help you out and stuff. You know. And there's some games that the community helps, but I don't know why this is like this.
I'm like, I will be honest, there are times where I'm just like, yo, this guy sucks, like, what the hell's going on, like, just leave, like, there are times like that, it's just out of sheer frustration, you know, or whatever.
Everybody's human, and they get frustrated. And I see it sometimes too, I was like, man, like, if I'm running stuff without my lead, and I'm tanking, man, the thing is every time I'm tanking, I feel like I'm tanking forever, yo. Yeah. Go there with the bird. And then I look at the board and the DPSs don't have artifacts, they don't have stuff set up for the one set of that. Wrong artifacts, some of them even artifacts, the DPS has all kinds of crazy stuff, you know. And so, okay, this is what going on when you queue up and you're doing elite stuff sometimes. This is what's gonna happen. Or you're LFG and you get some random players and they don't have the stuff set up, you know. But that's how it be sometimes and you guys gotta deal with it. But I don't be like disrespectful and call somebody trash and, you know, disrespect somebody. That's just me, you know. I would be like that. I would explain and say, you know, like if somebody's tanking and they're doing something wrong, like they're doing it the wrong way, I've like explained to them this is how they're supposed to do it, and if they're willing to listen and they listen, you know, it's good, 100% good, and we get through the stuff. But if they want to be ignorant and don't listen, and you know just argue with me and telling me I'm talking nonsense, and they keep on doing the same thing and we just can't get through the raid, you know. That's on them, you know, but I try to help out. And I have been in situations like that in the past where players don't listen. And eventually they listen to me and we get through the stuff, you know.
Yes.
But just will being ignorant because you tell them something and they feel like you're putting them down. But it's like, I don't disrespect anybody, I'm not putting anybody down. We're just trying to get through the stuff and, you know, have fun and do the content, you know. That's just me.
No, well, with that being said, on behalf of, I'm sure, lots of my subscribers that are watching, or not subscribed, whatever. I'm sure lots of them know that I've reposted some of your videos in regards to how to complete the elite raids and different things that you've posted. So I would like to say thank you for teaching myself, and I'm sure you've helped a lot of other people learn how to complete those raids, and it's been very helpful.
You're welcome. No problem. You know, I'm always willing to help, man. I've helped a lot of people in this game. I've teach a lot of people to tank. I've teach a lot of people in my league to tank. Some of them don't play anymore, you know, because, you know, they're stopped playing the game. I helped so many players in the past. I'm an old school player original, you know, since day one. Always been fire tank. and I started doing other roles like trolling and healing and stuff. So I'm good at all roles, and I just like to help people. Make them better at the game. If you run like I tell you something, if you like my league, right, we running something, and there's somebody in the group that's not good, like basically getting carried in the group, we didn't kick that person out. We still help them out and explain the mechanics.
Yep.
But if it's getting to a point where it's basically impossible to be done, we let them know, like, we can't complete it, because your burn is not there. We be polite about it, and then, if you excuse yourself, that'll be nice, because you get through the stuff, because, you're helping out, you're not putting enough in, you explain to them, and then they leave. Like, I was doing GPE, plus the alert one day with a random, it was me and 2 league mates, and it would be basically me alone DPSing the last boss, because the person is constantly dying. I'm not going to call me because I'm on the spot or anything. It was constantly dying, and I'm basically doing every single thing. It's supposed to be 2 DPS, but I am alone DPSing it.
Yep.
So I'm doing all the work, and we had trouble to beat it because the ads was stacking up because so much ads. So me alone DPSing. And then I told the person, we get one more try, and we get it done, but, the bonus not there, sorry to say this, but, and I'm not disrespecting you or anything, just letting you know, we're trying to get through this, we've been here for long, and, we normally do like a fast run, but we work like 40-something minutes. So I let the person know, and I say, okay, we're going to give it one more try, we're working to beat it, and then I invite one of my league mates in, and they help us with it, and it's done. So that's how I be polite. I explain the stuff to people that would understand. They wouldn't feel away. I wouldn't just kick them out of the group and call them trash. And that the majority of the community does, which is actually need to change. And I don't think they will never change. That's just me. I don't think we'll never change. That's how people are. Majority of the people are in this world. And everybody's always hating. That's the majority. The problem with the world is people always hating on other people for no reason.
Yeah.
Everybody's just show love, but you never even have to take away, what I'm saying? It's always gonna be like, you see it in the game, you see it out there when you go out there, there's always disrespect, people who respect one another, that's always gonna exist. And people hate and jealous, envy other players, what reason, DPSs get mad for some reason, if our next DPS is out DPSing, which is I think petty, immature, I can see how before I said, I don't got stuff, my league, when everybody DPS, we DPS for fun, we have fun, we laugh about it. If you lose, we don't care. We just have fun, nobody has grievances, nobody, everybody's good. They have fun. That's how it's supposed to be. DPS, our comp, nobody change their mind. That's why I want to host a DPS, comp for the community, but I think if I do it, some DPSs might get mad and stuff, a couple times, and some get mad and might cause a lot of drama. And
but look. I look at it this way: if people get mad, if people start hating and say, "Yo, what's going on? How you're good, you're better than me," I look at it as you did something right. Like I'm not the best DPS, I'm not the best tank. I'm okay at it. I can hold my own. If I'm DPS comping someone, or just even in a regular raid, and this guy has 10 million on me, I'm like, wow, this guy's good. I go like, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? Can you teach me something? I need to learn something. Am I missing something? That's how I look at
it. Yeah, that's good. That's how some people are too. They're willing to learn from others, and then some people just be hating because that person did so much damage. Like I got kicked out. I raid one time, a guy called me a speed hacker for, I was beating everybody in the way because I'm battle tanking. He called me a speed hacker and kicked me raid. Do you know that sounds going on? Do you know that sounds going on, bro?
Oh man. That's almost as bad as, one guy...
I was playing out, and all of a sudden I got kicked out, and I was like, why did I get kicked out? What happened? Right? And then I asked, I sent one of them a tell, right? Because I heard recent chat, and she was like, oh, they kicked her because one guy said he's speed hacking. I was like, I'm a speed hacker, I'm on a PlayStation, how do you speed hack on a PlayStation? And I said I'm tanking, I'm battle tanking. You could do this, if you guys don't know about this, you have to do this kind of stuff. Yep. I guess you see that they don't know you could actually do stuff at the tank. They think I'm just gonna be doing, you know, regular tanking and double damage, but it was surprised to see how much damage I was doing.
Yeah. Because I remember one time I was in the mission and the guy ended up leaving. I'm there helping, I think a league mate or someone, I can't remember. And the guy is like, "You're doing too much." I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm just over here battle tanking." You're like, "Yeah, but you're beating me." I was like, "Well, I'm just playing, man. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm having fun, you know." I'm like, "Yeah, I might be doing more damage than you. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it."
Yeah, but when they kick me out, I'm not supposed to get mad. I say, no, they did it. It's very good, and you know, people just don't understand, you know. I didn't get mad or anything. I just was staying up or something. In my days, I was like, what happened? I was so confused, scratching my head, and then I was like, I said it first because I wanted to rap, right? And the guy was like, "Oh, they kick you out because you're speed hacking." And then I told him, "You know, I'm not speed hacking. I'm just battle tanking. There's something that you could do." And I have loadouts, you know, you can check my channel out, there's loadouts, and there's other YouTubers that actually do this kind of stuff, you know?
Yep.
It's not like I'm speed hacking or anything. They say you understand the term speed hacking. They just hear about it and they don't really understand. Maybe they're new to the game or something, I don't know. They don't really understand the term speed hacking.
I'm like, I feel anybody, anybody that knows the game, you know, they can look at your artifacts, they can kind of notice your loadout and be like, alright, I know this guy's battle tanking. I know what he's doing. He's gonna put up some numbers.
It's inspection, yeah.
Yeah, but versus new players, like, wow, this guy's supposed to be a tank and he's doing X, Y, and Z. Like, yeah, something's going on here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see. Typically, that's a newer player thing. They're gonna jump to that speed hacker or someone's hacking or, you know, something along those lines of cheating. But the more you know,
I understand the game fully.
Yeah, but the more you know about the game, you realize, all right, I know what he's doing. You know, maybe that person's the same power as you, and they're like, oh, well, I'm not doing that much damage. Why is he doing that much damage? That's why I always ask. I'm like, I've run into other fire DPS, even you yourself. You know, I've seen your loadouts. I'm like, damn, they're good. I gotta learn something from you.
Yep.
So, I try not to take everybody's loadout. You know, verbatim, essentially, you know, use exactly what you have. I try to tweak it, you know, make it a little different, make it fit my needs, my preferences, my playstyle.
Oh, I was watching the one you was using, one of my loadouts. You actually changed the first move, the emulation move. You have the other move.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's interesting. Instead of putting the shield on, you had something else you was using.
Yeah, I use that because it's a decent knockback. It does a decent amount of damage, and honestly, I'm like, unless I'm running a raid, which I primarily only battle tank alerts, regular and elite, I really don't need a shield, especially as fire with the healing. It's just like, I really don't need it.
Well, for raids you need it because of the hits, the
yeah.
Hits, so definitely need it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'll swap it on. I'll take if I need it. If I don't need it, I'll just run something different.
I've only battled trans certain elites. Only certain ones get away with. Certain ones I will get one shot with.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I would never try to battle tank like the source wall or anything like that.
Nah, you need the amount of kills and stuff. You need the good stuff.
And there's different levels to it. I'm like, I know like super easy, you know, things you can do. You know, you can wear all DPS gear, you know, essentially. And battle tank and get away with it. Certain things you need a little bit more tankier. You might need a tank artifact. You know, there's different levels to it. And then there's certain things like, all right, you just need a tank.
Well, battle tanking with DPS, I don't like it too much because sometimes when you don't have that dominance, because the gear gives you so much dominance, you can't pull odds in raids, and that's terrible.
Well, yeah, that's why I say it's situational. Like certain things, just like, all right, you know, you can get away with it. You know. Well, I'd say even DPS gear, because half the time I'm wearing 2 to 3 pieces of OP gear, so that gives you a fair amount of dominance itself. I might have a dominance origin augment on, so that kind of puts me above the threshold for the dominance cap, or minimum dominance.
So people also get away with using all DPS gear, and really good. But I like to use my tank here because I like killing and healing. I heal my role completely. I basically, if I'm tanking, I see myself as doing my role as a tank. I just want to be just really like damage alone. I just want to be make sure I put in everything, you know, healing myself back, mitigating the damage to the shield, and doing some damage and helping me. I'm not just going to be all for the damage and have ads killing people to have an equation.
Yeah.
You know, I have seen sometimes do it like that, and the ads are just all over the place killing heal and stuff.
Yeah, that's a big misconception. People say, "Oh, well, I like the way you battle tank. I like this. It sounds good. I want a battle heal. I want a battle troll." And then they do it, and it's like, all right, well, you can't heal the group. You can't hold the ads. You can't give power. You need to pick what you're doing. So obviously, with anything, with battle tanking, with battle healing, with battle trolling, you're essentially sacrificing. You're not gonna be as good as a pure tank or a pure healer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not gonna possibly be as good as a pure DPS. You know what I'm saying? So it's that splitting, and it's also knowing your happy place. Like there's certain things you shouldn't battle tank, like you said. You know, there's certain things you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna battle tank that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all with experience, you know. It's all with experience. If you don't know that person's a battle tank, and you just see that this guy's in tank role and he's doing so much damage, like, wow, this is what I need to do. All learning. That's what I love about this game. There's so many different play styles. There's not necessarily a wrong way to play. I mean, sometimes there is a wrong way to play, but there's no set thing, you know. There's just different play styles. You make it your own. It's super customizable.
Yeah, I really understand that though. I'm gonna show you DCUO, so I run across. I'm not gonna call any names or anything. But he was like question mark after the incident. You want to know what I'm doing because these guys, these boys are fucking maxed out. And nobody has a video. I don't know what his rule that was that he was using. And then he was like, how you did so much damage? After? Question mark. So, I was like, no, you could do a lot of damage. You could do a lot of damage as a tank.
Yep.
He's like, no way, this is impossible. He's like, yeah, you can. You can do a lot of damage. And he was like, he didn't believe it, you know. Because he looked at a lot of videos and stuff. I think he look it up. He was telling me to look up Jim Chill video. And when I would say Jim Chill video, he was like, there's no way I could be beating him. Something like that. I was like, well, it depends, you know, if you're running an artifact. I didn't expect his artifact, but anytime he had all 200. So I don't know, like, maybe because I'm spamming that Fireball Barrage stuff, I normally spam and kill shit before he could even get a hit on the art sometimes. Well, it depends, because if I'm ahead of everybody and I go and hit Fireball Barrage and I kill everything, the munition is never going to kill anything, so that could be a factor that's playing, you know, that's why I did more damage, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know how that Fireball hits you, you see yeah, especially when I do close, because you suck them and you really close, hit that supply drop, and hit that trinket, that buff trinket, that knife trinket, and hit that Fireball Barrage. You can kill everything, basically, as long as you one-shot it. Depending on the content. If it's elite content, the ads might have more health, but sometimes I kill those ads in raids and stuff too, before DPS gave me a chance to do anything. But, you know, he didn't believe me and he was thinking, you know, I'm really doing something kind of sketchy or something. But, you know, a lot of players out there that's new to the game, maybe a couple of months, and they don't understand, you know, there's so much stuff you can do now with the stuff they bring out with artifacts, and the game is not like the old days now. It's so much a play style in the game now, you know, it's different. It's battle healing, it's battle trolling, buff trolling, you know, all kind of stuff you could do. You could even heal the group as a tank now.
Yeah.
You could be, like, one of my league mates, right? There was no healer, and he used the crown and in fact and healed the group and shielded the group for the whole raid. The new one on the whole raid. He healed the group as a tank. And they beat it.
Nice.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not trying to do videos like that too, you know. But yeah, there's so much space, and people don't understand. You know, they're new to the game, a couple of months in, and they look at videos, get an idea how to do certain stuff, and they don't really understand the game. There's so much variety you could do in the game now. It's not like the old days where everything was just. Because if you play the game in the old days, you know how it was before artifacts.
Yeah.
You know how it was. Everything was completely different. It was more. It had one time CR was a thing where you higher CR the more damage and stuff you do. You take less damage as a tank. Also you do more healing. That way when the CR made a difference, you know, the higher the CR the better. And then it changed it where your stats make a difference now. Depending on how much stats you have, you know, you survive and you're better as a tank and whatever. It's like stat based. And then they brought in artifacts. They started bringing artifacts. When they made that change over from with the stats revamp, they started bringing the artifacts. So that's why they started bringing artifacts for the stats.
Man, I am
advanced mechanics.
First of all, I like the concept of artifacts. My biggest issue is I don't like the fact that they give you so much stats with the artifacts. It essentially made the stats revamp irrelevant, I feel. Which now I'm over here grinding, you know, the bosses. I just got another skill point.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? When they did the stats revamp, right? When they did that stats revamp, they catered for that artifact system. When they did that artifact. Stats revamp, sorry. They catered for all those stuff they did. The heat vision used to be hitting really hard, the heat vision iconic move.
Yep.
They made an artifact for that. They nerfed that move and they made an artifact. You see the money making thing. Right? And before in the past there wasn't anything like where you could get one-shotted. Like manacles came into it. When they did the stat revamp, they changed the system where bosses now could do a move on you when they score and one-shot you as a tank. You'd have a shield on or you'd block or something like that. Manacles now could prevent it. That's why they made stuff to change as a game. They prepared for that. They prepared for the system. That's why they moved our stats too. Because before stats revamp, I had a look at my stats, I had way more restoration. And the way my power used to move, every time I hit a power, I get double the restoration and stuff, double the health, all that thing it took away from me. So every time I hit a power, my health remains the same, my restoration doesn't increase, because before in the past with fire, every time I hit a power, the health will double, the restoration will also double, you have double the stats, and you heal more, and you know, there used to be a spawn and you get total tank everything. When you go to a stat revamp now, you have to kite as a fire tank.
Yeah.
When they do that stat revamp, it was a new thing for me because it's a new play style. I had to change up my play style now and learn over everything. And artifacts didn't exist yet. They had no such doing one to artifacts in the game. You didn't have manacles yet. Manacles came into that raid when they bring in Crown Elite and Throne Elite.
Yep.
Yeah. Atlantis Throne and that other move and stuff. They bring in the manacles because most gotta do a move where he stuns lock you and hits you really hard and the manacles will proc and you'll be able to survive. That's why they brought in the manacles. You have to cater for that read.
I like the effects of the artifacts. I like that. All right, yeah, you can block attack. You know, you get damage mitigated, dispersed over time, and they actually just talk right now for me. Like I said, I just don't like the fact that you get stats from it. Like, to me, it's just like, the effect is good enough. Like, now, give them effect, make skill points still matter, but nope.
Skill points still matter in the game. It still matter.
It's so small, though. If you look at someone's stats that has 200 arts, but low skill points, and someone that has high skill points and 80 arts, their stats are similar.
Yeah. But what make it... You see, what make the skill points so matter is because if you have all that and you have more skill points, you get way more stats, you do more damage, you're able to take... The skill points is always going to matter in the game because more stats is always going to be better. Yeah.
I feel
it's going to be better in the game.
It's... It is better, but it's marginal. It's
You demolished.
Well, for DPS you could get away with doing a lot of damage or skill points. Definitely get away with it. Depending on the power and stuff, because it's not balanced and stuff. Some powers are stronger than some. But I'll tell you this, for tanking, rage, you could tank with low skill points and get out a lot of stuff. Me have a hard artifacts too, rage is just freaking OP. Fire is a heavy skill point base, you need a lot of skill points for fire to do really good. I'll be 100%. You know, the more skill points, the better, the more restoration you get back, the more dominance you have, and also heals, and your shields are stronger too. So
I have a question. I have a question about that. How do you spec fire? Me being a fellow fire tank now, and how many skill points is needed to be a good fire tank?
Well, you could be a good fire tank if you're old school. Basically, I could tank with, I could take off all my skill points and that. I will be taking a little more damage and put a little more stress on the healer, but you know, you need to avoid some stuff. Because everybody is different. But majority of the people who now start tanking, the more stats you have as a fire tank, it's better. You know. And the way I spec into Dom, Rest, 1 health. I put majority in Dominance because the reason why I put in Dominance, right, is 2 reasons for this. Dominance is going to help with my shield strength. Yep. It's going to help with my healing. And I hate getting juggled a lot with ads. The more Dominance I have, it's going to take me a little while before I get juggled because, you know, if you have less Dominance, you tend to get more juggled. But certain ads just freaking stun you and shit. That's just the mechanic, you know. But
you know what?
I have tested this. I gotta make a video on this and show this to you. I've tested this, did a lot of testing. The less dominance I have, I tend to get knocked around, knocked down, and all kind of shit, man. I don't on the floor and shit, man.
You know what? Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's super funny that you said that because the past couple of times I've been streaming or running raids, and I'm like, damn, like why the hell am I getting juggled so much? And it's probably because of that very reason. I'm like, I don't know what I watched, but someone suggested to max out my health.
That's like a lot of players do it that way, right? But I have tested that. I really don't like it. I think when I was testing that shit, I was getting constantly juggled too much, man. And nah. Since I put more I max out my dom, I don't get knocked down. Like once in a while I get 1 or 2 knocked down from the boss and shit, but the boss has a lot of dominance. But maybe survival mode adds will juggle me and stuff, but or certain ads will stun lock you and stuff, but that's a mechanic. But basically when I'm tanking ads, I'm not getting juggled and constantly knocked down my back. Man. That thing was annoying as tanking and you constantly getting knocked down.
Yeah.
Man, that shit is so annoying, man.
I understand. You know what, that makes perfect sense. So, alright. I have 518. So how should I spec after I spec into my movement, my iconics? I believe I'm hybrid. Am I hybrid? Yeah, I'm hybrid. I spec 2040 into my healing chance in magnitude. Oh, I actually have 100 into restoration. I didn't realize that. How should I spec?
100 restoration is good. That's good.
Should I put 100 into restoration, 100 into dominance, and then the rest into health?
I max a dom. I always max a dom.
So max dominance. Okay.
Yeah, I max dominance, and if you have 100 into restoration, if you have 400 into restoration. If you have Vini, and then if you have looking on the health. Health really help out a lot, right? The reason why, I'll tell you why health up. So, it depends, you know, you can really survive with a shit ton of skill points and have a lot of health, and you make a big difference with the every man, and it depends on the artifacts you're running. With the every man and the Lex Eater, the health will definitely make a big difference.
I'm running Manacles, Eye of the Gemini, and Mystic.
Yeah. So basically, if you're running those, you really don't need the help because I have different builds. I have one with more health also. Like if I'm doing survival mode, I'll spec into more health, right? Because that way every man is proccing, and the more health I have, and it procs, my defense goes up on my health because it based off your health. And then I have the Lex 2 tower also with my defense. So you say I have a shield, and I'm doing survival mode for example, and the Minotaur hits me without the shield, right? Basically, every man gonna proc immediately because my health gonna go down like around, say about halfway down, and I get a defense buff. And if he hits me again, say I do a lunge, his move or whatever for some reason, and I get hit again, I will survive without even without the manacles proccing, or without the other artifact proccing that I have. The thing it prevents. Basically, that I remember that prevents one shot sometimes. I will be doing a lot of testing. And with the Lex shooter now, it's like crazy. It really helps out with fire and rage, because we have the health as a tank. It's what am I trying to look for? What am I trying to look for here? Okay, what am I trying to look for here? Okay, when you switch to tank role, your base health, your base health, you always get a lot of health with rage and fire. Those are the most, the two tanks always get a lot of health, and they benefit a lot from every man prototype artifact. They benefit a lot from that artifact.
The only reason I didn't like Everyman prototype was because I had to be low health to gain the most benefits from it. So I kind of didn't like it. Oh
yeah, low health, yeah. But if you think about it, if you're running like survival mode, your health constantly dropping, so you're always gonna be benefiting from it. Always. It depends. Like if you're running like regular raids, every man don't really kick in too much. They don't kick in a lot. If you're running elite, it might kick in now, and then if the boss do like a mechanic and you block it and then you hit it, they kick in. But most of the time, regular raids, they don't even kick in. I run a mistake sometimes when I run regular raids. If I'm running elite, I put the every man on because it kicks in a lot, especially bosses.
Yep.
Especially in survival mode. When tanking the Minotaur and King Shark and all those bosses hit really hard, man. And every man, I didn't have it at that time level up, and then I got it, and I saw a big difference in the damage mitigation, like how much damage I'm. But when I'm mitigating, like if my shield breaks and I don't have a shield, I can be able to survive with a little bit of health if I have the every man on. If I don't have it on, I'm basically dead. So that's a big difference, like, you know, from a one shot and not a one shot. It's situational. The every man prototype is situational. I see it more like a boss artifact. That's how I see it. Especially when you're doing very hard content. That's how I see it. If you actually play with every man and you actually get to play with it max out and you run hard content like that, you're gonna notice it. But if you're running like easy content and you know content when you're really taking a lot of hits, you're not gonna really see how it's gonna help you out, you know, with your health being with basically preventing you from getting one-shotted, basically.
I'm like, I also I played Earth for a long time, so I felt like that definitely wasn't an artifact that benefited.
Yeah, they don't really get a lot of base health, they get more base defense. So, you know, their health converted into defense, you know, really don't kick in that much. But 5 that's a really big base defense, man. I think I made a video on that. I gotta post it. I think I tested all the artifacts. I'm posting a video soon enough. I tested every single artifact on them. Based on my testing opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a long video though. Very, very long video. But I'll put timestamps in the video.
Look, I will be honest, like half the time you post a long video or Obsidian Chill or someone posts a video and I'm at work or something, I just pop my headphones on and just listen to it.
Yeah, because it's informational, good information. Yeah. And I don't put out like a lot of misinformation out there. I always test and I show my stuff. You know, this is what it's doing. I'm not gonna say something and I'll show it, you know. Like if I make a money making video, I'm actually showing how much money I'm making. I'm not just gonna say something and not actually show what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Because people actually do just make videos and they don't show you, you know, how to do it.
Yeah, I find I said this last time on my stream, because lots of people, you know, they post videos saying, oh, well, if you want to get your artifacts from here to here, you know, this is what you got to do. I'm like, yeah, the difference is when I show it, this is what I do. Like, I don't just say it, I do it. You know, I don't say, hey, this is how you get your artifacts for free, and then turn around and spend money on it. Like, no. Everything I have, everything I tell is what I do personally.
Yeah, well, you know, I always expect that from other YouTubers, because they look at other videos, they get ideas, and they want to make a video. They don't really have the stuff, they don't actually do it themselves, but they just want to put the idea out there just to maybe get some views, get some, you know, views out there and stuff.
Yep.
And they put out that video.
See, that's why I feel like there's two different kinds of
YouTubers.
There's those that want
and stuff.
Yeah, there's those that like the game, that they want to be helpful, that, you know, they play and teach, and then there's those that are like, hey, DC is kind of a popular game, they enjoy it, they want to see if they can make some money off of it, essentially. They want views. Which
I do everything from the heart, man. I give out all my stuff and then help out and then do everything, you know, to help people. You know. The reason why I started doing this thing is somebody say you're very smart, why do you start making videos? One of my league mates said that in the past. You say you're very smart, you should help the community, you know, help people, because there's a lot of players who out there do not know how to play the game. So you could maybe help a lot of players out there by putting out some videos. But when I started, man, I didn't even know how, I wasn't even a YouTuber. I just started and just put on videos out there, having crappy mics, and you know, I didn't know anything. I was basically kind of learning, but I know the game really good, but making a video was like a learning process for me, you know. But then I started to figure out stuff and, you know, start posting better quality and stuff, you know.
I will say, because I had this conversation with another YouTuber, I will say that it doesn't matter what setup you have. Like, for the longest, I was making videos on the PS4, and this other YouTuber was criticizing me, saying, hey, anybody can make a video on the PS4, and this guy's doing all these elaborate different things, but my channel is steadily seeing growth, versus this other YouTuber wasn't necessarily seeing any growth. So I feel the system you have, you know, work with what you got. You know, you gotta start. Everybody gotta start somewhere.
Yep. Remember, when you now start as a baby, you creep before you walk, and then you start walking, and then you start running, right? You gotta start coming from the bottom. You just gotta work your way all to the top, you know. And people will try to put you down too. Always try to put you down, be disrespectful. I know when I started, I didn't have the best mic. People would say your voice sounding terrible, you know, put me down. I say, I don't know, that wouldn't bother me. You know, I do my thing. I'm trying to help people here. I don't, you know, eventually I'm gonna afford a better mic. You know, do some research, see what's good. You know, the mic I was using before in the old days was that mic that come with the PlayStation 4, that little blue one.
Yep.
And you hear all the background and stuff. There's no noise cancelling and stuff. You hear all the, you know, it sounds terrible. So that was what I was using. That's what I had at the time, you know. And I did more research. I get better mics, you know. Sometimes I buy mics too, and you get problems. You have a short in it. You're doing a video, you know, it has a short, but you can't hear it yourself unless you have to go and you check back the video. You hear the short, you hear the static, you know. When you gotta edit the video, cut it out. And before, in the old days, I never used to edit the video. I just posted the rest of it as all the static, and people used to complain about it, you know. But it's a learning process, you know. You're not gonna be perfect. And look at me today. I'm good at doing this stuff now.
Yeah, you are. And I'm coming to you for advice. Like, that's
problem. Anytime.
That's what I like. I'm like, people learn, they share. You know, it's that's how the world should go.
Too bad you're on the villain side, man. You need to be a good addition to my league, because in my league, we got cool people. I don't bring in any toxic players in my league. That's a rule I have. Number one rule. I'm not that drama shit. You know, no toxic players in my league. Yep. Everybody in my league is cool as hell, and we do a lot of fun stuff. We do lead stuff. We like to do hard, challenging stuff. You know, we have a lot of fun doing it. We don't get mad and disrespect one another and say somebody in a group happened to didn't block for some reason, like for example, TSW Elite, the last boss Elite, right? With what's her name again? What's the name of the last boss again? Her name? I forget the name.
Oh,
the Elite.
Black Alice? Or no, Perpetua?
Yeah, Perpetua.